cruelty, fate of mine. The cause is not real, it's only my mind.
The most important thing for me is drama.
Welcome and bienvenidos to the top 8 of ARCREVO America, Mexico, where we will see which players will be representing Mexico in the finals. I am Raph, with me is Saint Cola. Are you excited about this amazing topic with all these amazing players?
My brother, I'm beyond excited. I am beyond excited to see the Heat, whoever's going to get them top spots. Remember, it's 2 on the dot, right? Obviously, you want to be the victor of ARCREVO Mexico, but the top 2 are going to move on to the finals later on. But right now, there's a lot to decide. There's a lot on the line. A lot to say who's going to stay fine out here for Guilty Gear Strive, people. I'm super excited again to be commenting this action with you, dog, because here's the thing. We got a lot of different players up on the deck, a lot of variety. We have a lot of stories going on, a lot of people getting wild, not mild, and again, I can't wait to get in.
Oh man, it was excellent yesterday with that top 16. So many amazing plays, and like you mentioned, the variety is there. We saw a lot of different characters making it through. We're gonna have so many strong players behind them. Really hard to tell who will be representing Mexico. Which 2 players will qualify and which characters are going to do it. So it's really fun to see. If you watched yesterday, we saw just, everything from Faust to Gold Lewis, of course, your Soul Bad Guys, and then, Kai, every little thing. Like, Gaylord's representation was there, but now only 2 of them will make it. We saw earlier with ARCREVO Central, Flash Metroid, and Days with Axel and Giovanna. So I'm excited to see. We might have like another Giovanna make it. We might see, it's so much to see, right? I mean, hard to tell, right? If we take a look at the bracket, we can see all the amazing players who are here qualified for this top 8, starting out with X-Lancer and Chetu, Giovanna and Leo Whitefang. So already in the saddle, another strong Geo player in X-Lancer, but Chetu just another super solid player, especially with that Leo's super strong and ready to put in the aggression and the mix. But who else we got here on that winner side?
We got the Babushas right there with the Pot coming through, and Alethea with Eno coming through too. That's going to be an explosive match. It's mix or be mixed out there in that one. Loser side, Mike S versus AR Robert, and last but not least, Danny coming through with the Kyle Kisuke versus Kenny Ball. One of my favorite players. Actually, I think that was actually our MVP of yesterday.
Oh, that Faust from Cannibal was just such a treat. A really fun take on the character getting through that losers part of top 16, making it here in qualifying. So just mentioning, right? Only one repeat character in Soul, and we see Cannibal going up against Kai, but the Souls are gonna have to cannibalize each other. Only one of them can keep going on the bracket, and that's gonna be a heartbreaker because both Robert and Mike S are just outstanding with that character. Either one of those players could go the distance easily, so to see them having to knock each other out is going to be a heartbreaker, but that just adds on to the tension that we're going to see today in this top 8. Obviously, you want to be on that winner side. You want to have that buffer that if you lose, you get that extra chance to keep on going because you want to make it to grand finals. The goal is grand finals. The goal is to win, but grand finals at least gets you into ARCREVO America finals. It gets you some amazing prizes too. So, it's a little more stress. At least in losers, no, you only get that one chance, but still in winners, you have to make it count there. So, man, they've been fighting super hard. And they're going to keep on doing that throughout today's top 8.
I mean, that's the name of the game. Especially in top 8, you want to stay solid. You want to stay, on top of your game, obviously, in winner side. You don't want to go down the loser side. We talked about the Sharks that are down there. Mike, second at Evo, a big pick for a lot of people to make it through, ARCREVO Mexico. But in the loser side, only got one chance, one chance, one dance. And in the winner side, we have maybe some new faces to people, but if you've been watching Wednesday Night Fights, Series E, things like that, tournaments like that, you'll see some of these faces that are a little more familiar. We still have some surprise picks and people that are newer to the viewers and things like that, but that's fantastic. That shows you the level of strength out here in Strive, where everybody is getting strong. You got this great net code to put people at the top. You got people practicing every single day to crack out, and that is such a great thing. If you allow people to play, they're going to be able to have that practice. They're going to be able to have that heat. And that's going to make the scene even stronger. The level of competition is super high, and that makes all these brackets that we're seeing right here hard to call. And I can't wait to see this first match, dog. It's going to be a slugfest. It's going to be people slugging out. Tito versus X-Lancer. That's Gio versus Leo. Two just neutral characters coming through. And I saw somebody say Gio is she's honest. Honestly, there are no honest characters. And get the intro right. This ARCREVO Mexico winter semis, Tito versus X-Lancer. Let's go.
Let's talk about X-Lancer beating Mike Saftig 3-0 in top 16 to make it here. So going against one of the best there, but Cheeto's no slouch. It's going to be anyone's game. It's all about that first hit. Who can get that knockdown, start the pressure? Yeah, you got to respect Leo a bit more. There is the uppercut there. There's the early burst. So you see X-Lancer already at a good start here. Putting him in the corner, counter hit on the DP from Gio, keeping Cheeto sequestered here. Oh, but that was punishable. Forced the burst out. X-Lancer keeping the corner, but Cheeto busting out.
DP gets a knockdown, the side switch too. This is real good. And now runs the mix overhead, but that won't do it. Here's a super situation. Yeah, I like this. Now, Cheeto does have bar to work with. Could do DP, red RC. We've seen so many times to stay fine. Try to pay out some of these DP situations too as well. Going in, red RC. Side switches the blocks with the overhead. Chrissy the cranium, blessing the dome. Oh, look at the mix, and that'll do it. No, never mind. Had one more little bit. Sometimes you gotta add a little bit of that drop, you know what I'm saying? Just that little bit. Just a dab will do it. Cheeto, get the first win.
And that's always the tough part. If you aren't able to block the run-throughs or at least throw them out, it's going to let Cheeto just keep that pressure going. Counters the heavy slash. We're going to see right into overdrive. Fanning X-Lancer through that wall. Get the hard knockdown too. Here comes safe jump. Big whip on the throw. No punish from X-Lancer. Now they put the offense. Hoop combo into the Troval. Backs up a little bit, knowing that Cheeto has the bar. Doesn't want to get a free DP into RC, but the goal burst excellent with all this meter. The damage from Gio can be so huge if he can find that hit. Here comes the mix.
Yeah, I feel like one good sequence is, stay in the game. You gotta worry about that aerial approach. Plus frames on the super. DP red RC to stay solid. 2K. Gets the knockdown. But the doggy Tatu caught him not blocking. And this is what happens when you stop blocking. You get hit, dog. But just falls down for the 5P finish. Cheeto staying solid in these scramble situations. And part of that's just having the ability to, have a real DP. Gio don't have that like that. You can swing it out and pretend, but in the end, it ain't like that. She doesn't have a real reversal. They rely upon, 6P, chesto and things like that. Her DP is not real in that same sort of sense. So there's more you have to worry about, as you had pointed out with Gio. I'm sorry, with Leo. It's
tough, right? Like you saw there late in that last sequence, you see Gio hits a 2K, right? Crouching kick. It's a fast button in its own right, but she can't really do anything from it. She can combo immediately into a special from there, but like 2K 2D does not work. 2D is a little too slow. It's a very strong button, but it's just not really combo feed from her faster normals like the punches and the kicks. So that's just it's a little tricky to really make the most of it. One in the game two. So we see that 2D, the two dog, one of her best buttons and one of the strongest sweeps in the game. Counter hit, you get such a huge combo. That's why you see them kind of fishing out in those normal situations in the neutral. But Cheeto getting the knockdown, easily able to start. There's no burst on X-Lancer, no reversals, no resources, having to stomach the pressure. There's the PRC on the fireball. But okay, there we go. X-Lancer fighting it out, but meets a reversal from Cheeto.
That's a big DP right there. Puts it right back in the corner. Same sequence that we saw before. This time going for the throw back turn situation from that throw. Trying to avoid the 2K. Now putting on the S. Here's the super. We've seen X-Lancer try to get out these situations by spinning the super, but there's so much more work they got to do. This might help. Counter hit, knockdown. Doggy Tatsu getting in with a dash and throw. Strike throw game again with this character. So good. Caught up in the corner. Can he find a way out? He can't DP here for free here. All the bar being spent here for X-Lancer. Avoid the 2K and does the doggy arrow for the finish. That would have loved the plus frames either way. She's so strong up in the corners. You got to worry about the doggy arrow, continue that pressure, and the strike throw game too as well. Cheeto does get the first hit here in this round.
Oh, huge counter hit, immediate burst. X-Lancers want to give any of that wall break, that free damage. No challenges on Trovao. None of that, the missile coming through, but now big combo here from Cheeto. He's going to go for the guard break here. The double, the overhead with the wall. The super should finish the job. That scaling is non-existent because the one hit into overdrive. Beautiful stuff. Cheeto on the verge of going up 2-0. Let's see what X-Lancer's answer is.
I feel like X-Lancer just, there's just too many big swings of momentum. This could help. Never mind, does not get a full combo, but does get the burst off the table, so that's pretty good. These drops here and there, X-Lancer does get him caught in the corner, has to make the most of this opportunity right here, where she can really be strong in this matchup. In the corner, jump H don't matter though. 2D, 2K, 5K in the side switch. Cheeto get put back in the corner, but we see this before. Cheeto does not care. You put him in the corner, he's simply fighting out Slugget. It doesn't matter where he's at on the map. One more touch. I think he went for the parry. Yes, sir, for the PRC. PRC went back up for the defense. Oh my God. Big great baits on the burst. This is the worst. This one's for you, Morph.
Oh my God, the speed. Everything went just from a one-player show. Leo doing his dance. We see all these big counter hits, then we just get that little return of like the spacing between both, and they're just the I know that you know that I know with the RCs just dancing between each other, and then oh man, the hard part is scrambling like that against Leo. The king is the king of the scrambles. It's going to be so hard to challenge the situations. And now with Cheeto is a big 2-0 lead over X-Lancer, looking to try to make it to winners finals off of this. X-Lancer's got some right answers, but the defense has been a little shaky. You see like Leo dancing around, you feel like you can try to throw it, but then you get caught, you get counter hit, and it's so spooky.
Yeah, and we've seen X-Lancer with a bunch of drops that could have led to a lot more damage, especially in that burst situation previously could have been a lot more. I feel like X-Lancer just has to find more off a lot of these situations. But Cheeto now finding neutral jumps to, avoid the plus rate situation. Puts the 6P on, doesn't convert, but still gets the pressure going. Slash, overhead into the super once again. That's a lot of damage. It's almost a win. Oki situation, Cheeto has a lot of options. Jump in, FD break right there to switch it up, but X-Lancer stays solid. Hands up, hot and ready for the blocks. DP Red RC, I like Cheeto staying solid. I feel like yesterday we saw a lot of drops from the DPs, risky with it, but now he's having bar to back himself up on the defense.
Yeah, it's really good. Just using that meter resources so well. And happily able to fight at the corner. Gets the win, has all that life to just play patient. Giovanna has to commit to a lot of her specials that have a lot of startup to really try to open you up, or at least go to those dash-ins with the throw, but it's really hard. Against Leo that's prepared, beautiful counter again. There's the guard rake, overhead, nice block, and nice jump out for X-Lancer, but now Cheeto just sitting pretty, gets counter hits to these big extension, immediate burst, doesn't want to give an inch to X-Lancer, but then you find a counter hit, more pressure on the quick and short combos. X-Lancer going in, well heavy RC to the dust, nice block, the punish, immediate burst to keep Cheeto in the corner, but no punish on the reversal. This is scary. X-Lancer's a lot of damage on the table, counter hit. Here we go, at least a little something now, starting up.
Red RC trying to get that victory. DP though, Cheeto had the blocks, pretty good defense in there. Now gets the 2S situation into the super. A lot of red, but you're not dead. Cheeto has a little bit more that he's gonna do. 5P trying to go for the throw, didn't work though. X-Lancer fight for the damn dear life. They fight for the life. There's a counter hit, follow up, air conversion off the H. That'll send them down to hell just for a little bit. Staves off set point, X-Lancer, we were talking about how they have to fight these confirms and find the finish, right? Now we're seeing a little bit better, and the corner situation was great.
Big time needing those just consistently. Gotta keep knocking them out. You get these big counter hits with Geo and they lead to so much. Yeah, it's always tricky because Leo's got these really great abilities to just stuff these approaches and put on their own pressure. There's the PRC, the fade away to bait the throw with, gets a hit, the armor, the clash. Jin with a huge light lead again, gets the knockdown. One more mix hit to RC, that's gonna finish the job. Chinto with the 3-0 over X-Lancer and the perfect, making it to winners finals. Leo Whitefang in the building, the King reigns supreme once again, and we're off to a bombastic start here at ARCREVO America, Mexico.
You know, I love the way that he was, playing that. I do feel like X-Lancer had a lot of drops in their situations, and that could, come back to be better if they come through the loser side. Good luck to them because it's a shark pit down there. But Cheeto's, their defense in the corner, not getting hit with the dust and things like that, as soon as they saw the yellow, stood up, blocked, stayed solid, didn't get hit with a lot of things that could have been bad, and deleted situations that could have been leading to things that were worse, right? Deleting the doggy arrow, jump back H and things like that, or jump out of the corner, knowing that that was going to be a plus rate situation and staying solid, because you don't want to have to deal with the strike throw mix up that the character can put on. That's where Jail really shines, in the corner, close slash. Am I going to just jump up the cross ups? We definitely see some dirty stuff from a lot of Geo players lately, but wasn't able to put it all together. I feel like, though, if we see that match later on in a run back, if they meet up in finals, it might be a different story, though. Again, X-Lancer with a lot of drops, that could have led to a lot closer match, but as it stands, Cheeto moving on in the bracket, and we'll move on to the bracket 2 as well. Look at what we have in the deck. Pot versus Eno. Bro.
So yeah,
I thought those characters were dead. I thought Pot was bad.
What? Who are you listening to? You need to like go on social media. You got to clean out your following. You got to maybe tone it down a little bit. Maybe watching a little too many content creators. I don't know what you're saying, but but Lucius Potemkin has been just a class act. One of my favorites to watch, up there with a lot of the really great players like, FAB in Japan, like Jan and Shine in the United States. So definitely, I think Babushis is in the talks for just one of the strongest Potemkins. Really fun to watch, really good to see. But on the other end, Alethea, player that has, a small history with a lot of anime fighting games. Plays so much of like other things before that, but always like an Arc System games aficionado. She has been grinding just as hard as anybody else, but she even like has been traveling too. She went to CEO to get all that experience, play a lot of these amazing players, and really just build the foundation and help break the nerves to perform so well. So it's gonna make this a lot of just emotion is going to come into this next match, which just makes it just so much more impactful. But it's also going to be just the grimiest thing, because both characters they're just playing one-player games. They're just trying to unplug their opponent's controller and just have their way with the entire time. So this is you might have saw like the back and forth in our last match. This one's going to be just nasty with the oppression. I'm telling you.
You're definitely right. If Pot gets it, it's a few touch situations. Definitely got to put the mix on a lot more, but the thing is she can loop that a lot easier, right? And she doesn't really need bar to really threaten some of this approach. She can just do it for free on this character. 2K2D knockdown and the Beethoven note, playing the song of You Holding This L down there. But we'll see how it operates winner's side still. I can't believe we might have a Pot or, move through the bracket, though. Let's see if the aficionado of anime comes through or if the Pot gets a grip on you.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how that goes, right? It's all going to start from this round start. This match is one of those that just like that one decision at the beginning can dictate so much. It is so difficult right now when Eno gets that pressure going. It's so difficult to stop. We saw players like Diaphone show you like the blueprint and Daruino, how this character can just be a force to be reckoned with. I'm thinking starting it out, a little respect from both, but the dash coming in, first hit goes to Alethea, already protected in the corner, there's the mix, burst to get escape, and now trying to just move forward. Alethea's got this room to wait it out, trying to be safe, but starts to be treat, losing to the hit, and now offense coming from Babushis.
Click, I'll trade, PRC, I like that, get that corner carry, make a fist, gets a knockdown, you caught in the corner. What is your defense? We out of there. I like how they found the exercise to stay fine. Counter hit though, Babusha needs to find a lot more situations to seal it. Don't let this character get the knockdown. And again, loop that pressure. Jump age, he's in. Oh, Garuda, burst though, didn't get the goal addition, but still got the distance. But get the knockdown situation, 6H with the counter hit. Gets the wall, toxicity with the chemical love. Opens him up. Again, double down with the chemical love again, and the super situation. Yeah, get the Oki, make them guess with the coin at the casino. You're about to be broke. Chunk D your history.
That was beautiful. Led it up to the last little mix-up. I was scared about that burst, a little late in the game, but it just made all the difference. Because Potemkin's such a good character at baiting the burst, but Bushes wasn't ready for that one. Alethea starting out pretty strong, but here comes the counter hit 2S into the knockdown off the slide head. Oh, but the 2P catching Alethea dashes through. It's going to be a huge chunk of damage off the Heat Knuckle. You're in the corner here. There's the mix of waiting it out. Going through with the armor. Going to get that huge extension. Doesn't break the wall yet. And Alethea has to be extra careful. Wait, busts out.
I like that.
The big tree. Makes the escape. Bush is in the corner,
Bush gotta just hit that one touch to do it. Now call for the corner, not where you want to be. Try to find that jump out. FD backs away from the Garuda. Stays solid. Jumps in on the volcanic splash. She won't last. 6H. No cancel though. I like to switch up on what they do in 6H. But the back Megaphisto comes through in the clutch. We're all even out 1-1. Busha, you're right. It's about who gets these early starts. Busha right now does a fantastic start, and he can use some of that health to use, to take a few hits here and there and say, as long as I get it, I'm gonna get my win.
Big, and that throw into the corner. I like Alethea just bursting on the first Garuda impact. Doesn't want to take the plus frames or the guard break. Okay, stroke the big tree. The heavy version hits, and now we're in. Oh, but there's the super gonna land. Get the throw. Yup, you can throw that on startup. It has invulnerability. Only strikes. Wall break. Hard knockdown. One more mix. Alethea. High, low, throw. Goes low. Doesn't finish the job. A chance here for Lucius. You cannot give him an opportunity, but the 2S hit from that distance. Alethea with a spooky finish to that one, but sees it through and goes up one game against Babushis.
Alethea, that could have been real dire right there for you. That could have been the end. You let go of the controller for a second. You don't finish your combo. You don't finish your plate. Pot gets in you. It's a wrap. We haven't seen that big boy damage come through from the character in terms of, oh man, he puts the grip on it, and smokes the character. But it can come. And you don't want those things to happen. So Alethea, if I'm out there, I'm like, all right, that's cool. I took that game, but I can't get comfortable. I can't get, complete, real comfortable and stuff like that. Can't get comfy. All I want to do is get in this character and get him the knockdowns and continue my pressure. Then again, Babushka's neutral is really hard to deal with. We see the 5Ps and things come out like that. Close slashes, Garudas and things. Now catch the back just the car addition right there. Like that punish on the 6H. Chemical Glove, get the distance on it. Put themselves in the corner, not where you want to be.
Like that. That'd be, again, bursting, keeping your opponent in the corner, always strong. Double Garuda impact. Alethea makes that escape. The dive, a super strong tool to make that out. It's really hard to catch the points, but oh my goodness, this looks like it's all Babushis here. It's gonna find the Heat Knuckle, gonna drill those shots in. Not quite over yet, but just one hit, any bit of chip. Nah, it's gonna be a quick low with the 2K. Babushis answering back.
Just like that. Again, who has the better potential in the first part of the round, and force them to come to them, because really at some point, Alethea's got to come to them, right? Which doesn't let anything linger that much. 6H has been getting got, and that's when she starts momentum. When she finds these knockdown situations, jumpy into super, now, like we're maybe seeing Alethea go in, goes low again, 2D knockdown, Beethoven, 6H, that big Mephisto to save a little bit, slide head, super for the punch against the slide head, you're dead. Big, what a reaction!
Smart! So smart with the dive, reacting to the slide head, but a big grab, a big chunk of damage on that. Now we go to the tricky stuff. The burst thirst is real. We're gonna see it there. No, the walk forward, not even going for a combo. I like that from Babushis. Big hit here. The pressure continues on. Kara, Garuda impact. The blue, the catch on the back dash. Again, no burst. Alethea just holding onto it the entire game. Just about. Maybe used it once. But Babushis is sitting there at the burst machine, just waiting for it to come out. Just got the cup there, cranking it. Just come on, is this thing on? But Alethea just kept that thing, turning that thing off. You won't get the satisfaction of catching my burst like that. I love it.
The Sahara Desert out here. Ain't quenching no thirst out here. But that's when you do see that in the gameplay. And I feel like Althea can use it to their advantage. Okay, cool. He's thirsty for the burst. Maybe I'll wait until it's earlier in these rounds, because at the end is when he starts going through 5K situations, check for the burst and things like that. Second step, some of the normals. But speaking of being able to get the burst, Eno does have some good ways, especially mid screen, to bait that up. She can find the conversions too. So, and still put the mix on. See what happens.
You saw that later there? The note came out. You would think that Bush would kind of flick it, but instead he knew it was going to go over his head. Oh, Althea, big corner combo is going to get the overdrive for the hard knockdown, one of the best wall breaks. Here comes this, just going stroke the big tree. The heavy version is slightly advantaged, letting Eno act first, and now the Bush has to be careful here. Oh, the counter hit. That's huge combo with the Temp getting busted. That's so 50% already gone. Big advantage as Babushis is moving forward. There's a super though, plus strength on the guard break. That should do it with the stroke to big tree. Nice from Althea, forcing out the advantage with that air overdrive and going right into round number 2.
Now still has burst, staying solid too. I like this. But now the risk gauge getting cranked. Trade. Not too bad out there in hot pursuit. Yeah, avoiding that back magnificent that's been doing a lot of damage. Red RC. FD to get some distance. He's in though. He's in. It's a knockdown situation. But out there with the float. Going over the slide head. It's just like a natural thing that she could avoid. 6H burst coming from Lucius. Staying solid again. But for how long? Because out there is close to getting in. 2K, 6H. Chemical Love double down with the meter.
Ooh,
Scott
super.
Oh,
the mix. The Darwino. Oh my God, you love it. It was so perfect.
And one. That was tight. The mix off the backboard. One of those characters that really can go for those reset situations. When she got locked on the backboard right there to make sure they find the finish. You can go for a super, get the Oki. But then again, the neutral has been so good from the pot player that it's like, maybe I don't want that to happen. When we run my next game, he's already suffering in the corner either way. Someone's gonna do it like this, and now they're on game point.
I just totally didn't even think in the back of my mind the pressure on the wall like that with the slump, and then just bringing out that extra step. We hadn't seen that whole set and that opportunity, so it's just that extra little bit. Althea showing just playing out of the mind. She has been on top of all these little things, reacting so well, getting around Potemkin's armor normals, putting great pressure. It's off of Bush's to answer back. Bush is already stuck in the corner, and Althea already going in. You bursted her away, but she's already putting that combo pressure, getting the mix close to a wall break. Oh my God, there's no stopping her right now.
Not at all. Jump S doing a lot of work. Or jump H though, gets the command grab. Here we go. Lucius gotta get that meter going to really find these extensions and do the damage. Whoa! Oh, from the top shelf! Snatch off the top shelf! Red RC! Oh my God! On the backboard, a 6H for the victory. Big boy damage coming through. That's what we're talking about. Finding the bar for the extensions for Red RC, getting that victory and getting that wall push to get that extra little bit to do it. Staves off set point, but now out there, again, want to have a better round start and doing a fantastic job of that. Chemical Love, doubling down with it.
All right, now go back to second neutral. We're having another one. We liked it so much the first time. Oh, but there's a counter hit. Gonna go to that corner here. Big damage already. And that range of the Garuda impact. I like that. Oh, Katzen with the heat knuckle. Where are you going? Come back down here. I know you're trying to fly away, but not today. Oh, the Goldberg and the burst back gets punished. Althea going in. Got the meter to make the mix pretty high. Has reset potential with the super, but instead it's gonna be an RC on the backwards Mega Fist. Babushis tying it up 2-2.
My God, the burst back and forth in that last situation. I thought it was over for him. I'm gonna be real. I'm sorry, brother. I thought it was over for you, but he's still fighting out here. Game point for both players. And now we're seeing even if someone does get, a better lead, it may not matter. The burst is on the table a lot better. The burst thirst, it's spread out a little bit better, you know what I'm saying? Also, we see Lucius getting more of that off the meter, right? A lot more conversions, being dangerous. Back Mega Fisto also catching the stroke. Now we're game to game between the two. See what Althea do.
Interesting. Going back, just that patience from both. Oh, the flick on the Chemical Love. That's a nice start there. And then the Potemkin Buster. But Bush is so you think I'm just waiting for you to jump catching her on the ground. Big 6P. Didn't get the combo because she was on the other side. The burst on the BRC Garuda. Now Althea with the corner pressure. Here we go.
6H. Chemical Love. You make him fall. 6H again. Go for the reset. No, just wants to take the wall break. Back to neutral. Careful though. You get that positive tension. You can really find the extension of the super right there. One of those plus frames goes low. Breaks the ankles with the N1. About to get it done. 6H again. Out there on set point. But we've seen this in the last match. Man's gonna come back like that.
Oh, big counter hit. There's the knockdown. Now forced to guess. Garuda impact going into the 2-piece low. Garuda impact again. Charged us. Nice up back. And then the challenge with that 6P. Such a great normal to bust through. Pushing Bushes to the corner. Here comes the mix up. YRC the first time. And now Althea out. Didn't take so much damage on Babusha's advantage. And now she's just big chilling. Crouching down there. Waiting to see what's coming next.
Just checking to see what the vibes are right now. About to be her demise though. Garuda puts her in the corner. Ooh, just jumps, burst. I'm not sure why he went for that. It's off the table now. Gonna hold all this pressure. You have to fit. Now you're caught up in the corner. Red RC. Oh man, she's about to get that victory. Careful now. Backs off, doesn't want to get hit with the Mega Fist. Don't counter hit. Jump D. Oh, the bigs. Jump S. And the last hit to seal it out there. Take it over. The pot. Not gonna drop down to loser.
Ooh, that was so scary. The end there.
That was horrifying.
Going for those quick hovers. Going all these quick hover mixes, just make it count. Then and there with no fear. Knowing that Babusha's is, the ability for Potemkin to really bust out of situations is super hard, right? 5P, you get counter hit for trying to get out of there. Your backdash isn't really going to save you a lot from that pressure. Even your super, we saw what happened when the overdrive came out. Gigantor tried to flex. Althea with the throw to punish it. It's just it's so difficult for any character, but especially a big body like that, to make that escape. And Althea really just preyed upon it. Realized that there was no challenges to the heavy stroke to big tree. That's a move that you have to respond to. But there was never really any clear-cut answer shown. There was no attempt for a throw. It's like Leo's run through.
Right.
You have to really make it that the person doesn't get away with a move like that has so much startup, because you see the endless pressure. I know it can be a little difficult, especially we are playing online. It's the amazing netcode is always there, but at the very least it's the little difficult there, and the mental stack too. So all these factors are adding up, and Althea took advantage of it. Is meeting Cheto in the winners finals. Eno versus Leo is gonna be that set to make it to grands. That's, again, didn't know what to expect going into this, but I ain't disappointed.
Yeah, I'm not. All this action has been fire. Going on a limit right there, the last one. And we are going down to losers after this. That's going to be sick too, because remember, we're going to start sending people home. This is the point where things got to get even hotter. Sitting in the losers, you don't want to stay, you don't want to get kicked out of the tournament. You want to stay alive and thrive. Mike going up against AR Robert on the deck for our next match. Before we get to that, we got to give some love out to our beautiful sponsors above. I'm got to give some love out here to Guilty Gear Strive just in general. Is on sale right now. No better gift than the gift of Strive. Bring the holiday cheer this season, up to 35% off on PS4, PS5, and Steam. Give the gift of fighting games today.
That's right. It's a wonderful game to share. It's also the best fighting game, courtesy of the Game Awards, winning that category amongst such strong competition. The recognition this year for Guilty Gear has been outstanding, and sealing the deal with a trophy like that, you can't ask for a better game or a sale in the better game. So this is the most fun you're going to have in a long while. So many amazing players and events to enjoy. So really, thank you all for the support, making Guilty Gear Strive shine in 2021. And I look forward to all the fun stuff in 2022. It's going to be a great show.
I look forward to checking out Child's Play Charity right here, and all the people who have come through and playing the number of matches for each region. Remember, all those matches are going to total up to how much they give, up to 30K. Want to give big love out here for artists for doing that. And we also want to give big love to people taking control of their controllers, okay? We got to give a shout outs to Hitbox out here, hitboxarcade.com/ARCREVO. Go ahead and hit that up. You want to take control of your controller. They got the Hitbox, the cross up, and many more. Check that out and help out your old man hands if you got them like me.
That's right. And if you're excited for more action, coming in the future. You love watching what you're seeing here at ARCREVO America, Mexico. Well, look forward to ARCREVO America, US East. The East Coast is full of killers. It's gonna be nasty, like you're seeing here, but you can still sign up January 15th through the 16th of 2022. 2 more players from the US East will be qualifying alongside the folks from Central, which we saw last week, and then this weekend's Mexico qualifiers. So be sure to throw your hat in and make sure you do your best, train up, practice, and I want to see you at ARCREVO Finals.
So I want to see you like as a kid. Like, I want to see you at ARCREVO Finals. And I want to see all of you after the break, because after the break, we're going to get to the loser side and start sending people home. Stick with us. When we return, more ARCREVO Mexico action coming your way.
お頼み申すお頼み申す卒じながら冥府はいずこ外道が笑えば民が泣く諸行に拉致なき沙汰あれば魔道の始末を請負いいたす己は美老の三品侍指導死に花無用の所存
お前を前にすると立ち止まったはずの俺が追いついてくるみたいでな。だが大丈夫だディライラ。大丈夫。
There's no way you'll believe me when I say this, but I'm really hoping you guys win. Because I'd like to see you again.
It took me 10 years to find the answer to something I forgot about it in 2 seconds. That's about it.
I don't care about winning. I'm just here for the pleasure, not the fights. But you see, this world is a broad, colorful carpet. But if you pull a single thread from beneath your feet and start to unravel it, you realize in the end that the carpet's just made of one long thread. That thread's is necessity. Everything is connected. One may witness an unfathomable sight and call it a miracle, but that's a misnomer. It's all cause and effect, and you should never mistake necessity for fate. Humans have the freedom of choice. Come play with me again.
Can't you see I'm blazing? Still my heart is blazing. If the words kill me, I don't need a new world after you. My time is my word. Your words will never let me disobey.
The most important thing for me is drama.
頼み申すお頼み申す卒じながら冥府はいずこ下道が笑えば民が泣く諸行に拉致なき沙汰あれば魔道の始末を請負いいたす己は美老の三品侍指導死に花無用の所存
お前を前にすると立ち止まったはずの俺が追いついてくるみたいでな。だが大丈夫だディライラ、大丈夫。
And welcome back to ARCREVO Mexico. Listen, people, we're in the top 8 spot, but now it's time to go down to the dungeon with the demons, dog. We're going to losers. Before we do, we gotta do the introductions. My name is St. Cola, and I'm joined with Raph. How you feeling about the matches that we experienced in the winter side? First off,
I think those matches were just, the heat was way too much. I'm still sweating. I'm still wiping off my brow from just how crazy those sets are. So we saw it before. Chetu over Excelancer 3-0. Then Althea over Babushas 3-2. So winners finals is locked in. Leo Whitefang versus Eno in there. But now, like you mentioned, we're going down to losers round 1. We're gonna see which sun shines brighter. The battle of the souls potentially between these two. We got Robert going against Mike Saftig. So Robert, we know, is locked in with Soul Bad Guy. Mike, we saw yesterday picking a bunch of different characters. I don't know if he's going to go for the mirror, we're going to go for the Ramlethal, we're going to play a little bit different, or anything else. You know, it's a Rolodex of characters with them. But then finally, Danny versus Cannibal, which will be the match after this. It's going to be Kai versus Faust, and a really fun matchup with two characters you don't get to see go at it too often.
yeah, I mean, Faust, pretty rare character, but back to the soul versus soul. You know, a lot of people might think mirror matches are kind of boring, you know, all that stuff like that, but there's so many different ways to play a lot of the characters in Guilty Gear that allows for a lot of that character expression and allows for that, a lot of that difference, you know. Even like when I watch Kai players, some of them like to be a little bit more inspirational, you might say, in different regions. Some of them might be a little bit more hit confirming, something like that. Same thing with Soul. Some of them like we look at Punk, right? He plays non-optimally, but he plays with a footsie style to make up for that, where he just sits and whiff punches and things like that. So all those things, you know, with the character like tools in the RC system allow you to have that variety, no matter what character you play. So we might see that mirror match if it happens, but as you pointed out, he does have a lot of characters. We did see the Milia, the Ram. Are they up to snuff against someone who is main Soul though? Are they ready and prepared? I feel like if you have those two characters in your pocket, the other two characters in the pocket, Ram might be a good pick against Soul this season, but we'll see. It's the mirror match. Who's got the most Soul? It is Sunday, and we're going to church.
Oh, like I said, the heat is on. It is a particularly hot December, and we're going to see between these two, Robert and Mike, off the gate. Robert putting that pressure with the first big hit, going to Mike, immediately burst there from Robert. You know, Soul Bad Guy is so good at just big corner pressure, great damage. Now the burst out of the table, the next big hit's going to be a lot. There's that 3-frame 5K, but nice backdash from Mike, going back and forth. There's a grab though, pressure's on. Light Dust, RC, getting that wall extension, gonna get the break here, and now we'll turn into that back to that neutral.
Fantastic stuff from Mike. Just so you know, with this neutral, and especially when he got knocked back, gets back in again, avoids the 2D situation, just defend though. Robert now finding a nice punish and the corner carry he's in. Waits for the DP, baits it out, easy bait oven. Backs away again, looking for Mike to bust out, but so for the Bandit bring a side switch. Oh, the fireball lays it down, 5K don't reach. Again, I think they back off. PRC DP, hold on now. It's so back and forth in terms of momentum. They swing it. Red RC, go slow. Oh, we've seen that so many times in that one touch for either side's going to seal it. Empty to get the distance. Oh, the punish, backs away. Oh, slash, in them guts.
What a clutch backdash, avoiding the grab. Mike with just a perfect defensive option there. But okay, Robert with the counter hit, far slash, forces the burst out of Mike, doesn't want any kind of combo pressure or to give Robert positive bonus. Okay, anti-air 5K, we're gonna go to the corner here. Nice little loops. There's the burst, there's the bait. Mike ready for a heavy slash. Gonna break that wall. Mike, 6 heavy, back on sector neutral, and catches the backdash. Pressure still going on. That one just mirror matching to a T. Not over yet though, wait a minute.
So swinging, Red RC, Dust blocks it out. PRC tries to go low, there you go up to 2D. Yo, Mike is definitely a burst bandit. He be taking all the bursts off the table right here. And with the pressure that he's putting on, it's so hard to stay solid this match. You see him FDing immediately in the skies to get back down to neutral, run the 5K anti-air, or just use that to catch some of these dashes to get this win. This dude is continuously being active. It's gonna be hard for AR Robert to stop that.
Yeah, exactly. Just like active offense, active defense. We're seeing like a lot of just up backs too, defensively, avoiding situations, being content, like, okay, getting caught being airborne, but it's nothing really bad. But at the same time, it's just the slight advantages here and there. Mike out the gate, Bird's been on pressure. There's a counter hit, 6 but immediate burst there from Mike. Doesn't want any big damage. But the positioning now on Robert's side.
Boy, arrow conversion. I like this 5K corner carry. Yes, sir. That revolver. Oh, the counter hit, PRC. Little weight wants the burst. Again, that burst thirst, but it don't matter. He's still in. There's the burst finally off the table. Where Robert's lost a considerable amount of health. Can he make the difference? Can he get that return no receipt? Red RC. Clean hit DP. Doesn't reach the wall, though. Gets the knockdown 2D. Close range. Oh, the backdash, though. Mike going for it. Trying to stay solid. 5K puts it right back to the ground. 5K up his own as an anti-air. And look at so open world gameplay. Tyrant rave. Not enough for the finish, though.
Oh, that 2K will do it, though. Nice, just slight run up from Mike. It's been a lot for Robert. Robert's been going for these 5K jump cancels, but every time Mike is getting the punish on Robert trying to jump and continue that pressure on. Robert's got to be aware of it and has to stop trying to, like, keep taking their turn. At least this time, Robert catching a backdash, getting the double heavy slash, but we see the burst there from Mike. Nice anti-air 5K, but the dropout, and Mike makes his escape.
You see Robert kind of switching up that pace, like getting a lot more aggressive, right? Get all in that pace. DP, though, Mike sends it out, had the bar to back himself up, doesn't get the combo, though, does get the side switch. This is real good. Keep him calm, walk in the corner. Jail him up. The burst, though, from Robert to stay solid. Falls to fireball. I like that. Trying to get that meaty fireball situation in the dash up. The air-to-air right there. Bro, he don't care. Ah! Send him through the wall, make him fall. Make him meet his neighbors. Mike, from the precipice, from the brink, brings it back just like that. That's 2 on the board. Dang, he's a big and different character.
He said, this is a player. Remember, second place. Second place in one of the biggest Stripe tournaments with Evo. You know, this is a person that you cannot give an inch. You saw how much life they had left. They found the opportunity and they converted it. You know, it's those little things. All these little things add up. These anti-airs making the most of it. These catching the escapes, making the most of it. Just this, Mike, the small decisions, every little small decision has been paying off so well for Mike. It just looks like Robert, who is getting some stuff in, making some stuff work, is just being outclassed.
And I honestly I see the seasoning, I should say, of how long he's been playing this character, really committing to this character. Robert being a little bit outclassed right here. Let's see what goes down. Does find a 6S right there. Not enough to get a lot of damage on the deck, but man, that bandit bringer, he was ready for it. Bring that out of here. DP puts him in the corner. Oh, recovers the time to stay fine off the revolver. Puts him against the wall, and there he falls. Mike on set point with the quickness, expeditiously.
Whew. Like Robert is trying to bring in a next layer on his options, but it's just Mike ready for it 100% of the time. And again, okay, that's big for Robert. Catches the 5K, gets the wall break here. That's a huge start. 50% damage, pilot a bonus. Meters going to be flowing like that, like some fine wine. But now Mike showing it's my turn to take your burst. Here we go.
Backs away. Bar slash comes in play. Red RC. Dang, this is almost close to victory right here. Mike in a prime situation. Robert spinning some of that bar. Unfortunately, get too much. Had to cancel off the 6-8. Stay solid. Does find the 5K pickup. DP right there. PRC. Jump base don't whiff though. FD break to stay solid. PRC right back at them. Just to stay in that distance. Seems like the fireball didn't commit. If he would have committed, that would have been it. But there it is right there. Mike sealing it. 3-0 clean sweep. Looking like a janitor out here.
Oh no! The jumping connected, but just Robert sailed right over. The big opportunity was presented. Oh, you hate to see it. If Robert, you're kind of you're doing that back, the classic, scratching the back of your head like,
what are you doing? You're doing
man. But Mike showing that prowess, giving like this the little delays, seeing and reacting so well to those situations and finding their hits afterwards, advancing on loser side, eliminating Robert out of the tournament. And man, after Mike lost to Excelancer yesterday, it looks like
Mm-hmm.
they've slapped their face a couple times, washed with water, got a little bit of rest, and just fired up because they're justifiably in a position they'd rather not be in. So
Yeah.
I am afraid for everybody in Mike's way.
He is definitely heated up. Let's see how heated up he can stay against Babushas. But now we're going down to Danny versus Katie Ball, who is dang near one of my favorite false players we watching now. This dude aggressive. Any person that takes something different with the character, because when you look at false, you usually expect someone to set up the items, play around the RNG and things like that. You don't expect them to really slug it out and play on a more buttonsy kind of way, because the buttons for the character aren't like that. But he's so aggressive, loves to do the dive kicks and things like that. However, Danny, though, on reverse, has been pretty good with the anti-airs, right? We've seen a lot of 6Ps and DPs come from the Vapor Thrust from them. So those dive kick situations that we saw previously from Katie Ball may not work out as well. And in this match, one of the good things of False, you can kind of avoid some of the fireball situations. You can sit there and crawl underneath and scoop step underneath,
Exactly.
and have to avoid the shock state stuff. So that's real good for this character. However, neutral still doesn't feel as great. But False is a better character, and if everything lines up in the right way, might be his day.
It's always one of those little things, right? Because like overall, like Faust doesn't really have like the worst time against Kai, because at least like not a lot of characters can match Kai's buttons, can match that range. Faust at least has some tools in his toolkit that does it, right? But at the same time, 6P from Kai is such a great just normal button in terms of just like controlling that kind of neutral space, especially because a lot of the Faust normals are really high up in the air. He's standing up high and tall. So it's really going to be a nice battle between both players, really picking and choosing when they press. But at the very least, it's also just going to be a fun thing to see how they apply that pressure, because Faust is not having the reversal. Faust has to rely on just good defense, some good backdash timings, whereas Kai's going to have that Vapor Thrust, which may not work on Faust so well. But oh man, immediately the first fireball coming up from Danny, just running under, getting a 6P counter hit. Oh, but speaking of counter hits, there's the burst, there's the block. Danny taking Cannibal for a ride, but like you mentioned, there's that fireball fall right under.
Yes, sir. Cancels right into the mix. You gotta worry about the mini-me. Slides underneath the throw, stays away. Gets the flip kick, gets that distance too. Trying to get that shock state. Why RC to disallow that close range game right there? The close S. Okay, slides. My dude, we doing the side without the bar to bomb to stay solid. But look at the victory right here. Look at the reward. With risk, sometime comes reward. Danny with the first one. He had no bar to cancel, but he's staying solid out here. Let's go, Danny.
People got uppercuts, people got DP reversals. Kai's always got the stun dipper. You think time to stand up and play neutral? No, but nice big damage from Cannibal. There was the Meteors 2, half-life vertical from Danny, but Danny, there goes nice 2D, gets a counter hit, gonna get that extension. Faust landing on the ground, but beating the 6 heavy with the stun dipper. Man, Danny, as soon as there are any opportunity, as soon as they see Faust trying to throw anything, just coming right through. But Cannibal finds a hit here to keep Danny in the corner. The drill beating the stun dipper, but the 6P comes out. Nice damage off the RC with the throw and the style on him. Oh my god.
Oh, the cancel though. Stays solid, is able to cancel right in the command throw right there. That is one of the things you can do with this character. PRC right back at him though. Jump D goes low. There you go. Cannibal staying alive. I do like though on Danny's side, he knows the strings. We saw him interrupt the overhead before he even came out. Not that time though. Commentator's curse. All right, jump S. And the bomb's in play. The bomb has been planted. Throwing out the fireball, this time at different angles. The dash in though. Katie Ball, again, super aggressive with it. Burst to avoid the 2S. But here's the throw. Back throw addition, get that corner push. Make this character suffer in the corner. 6P, get some distance. In the side switch over and over again. You won't be caught in the corner. Either person. The throw looking like me, about to be free. One touch.
Oh, and see stun dipper again. The drill, I like that. It's a good answer to all of the slides here from Danny. Oh, guard break on it, and then it's a low is a 3-piece. You gotta watch out for that 2K. Maybe expect something at the end of it, but no, that's 3 little hits you gotta watch out for. Nice from Cannibal, just putting light pressure, getting the guard break is so good. He was just being so aggressive, had the items in the corner, the trumpet and the afro, and took it for himself, saying, I will give myself a small disadvantage in terms of hitbox, just so I can have that powered up item. Just so I can have the powered up bomb back, just so I can, keep that pressure going. And we talked about that's their style. You know, they don't back up. You know, they sense like it's time to put pressure and they continue on. I love it.
Sounds a party. Round start with a dive kick. Let's go, Cannonball. Getting aggressive and scoot stepping underneath the fireballs. I mean, somebody say this is like riskier play, but it's working out in their way, right? Like, you got to prove to me that you can anti-air me. 5K, front the 2D knockdown. Let's at least get the shock state. Danny having to get the Diaclare on him because the fireballs aren't working out all the damn time. We see so many times that he's trying to apply the fireball pressure and it's not working out. Burst to get the distance. Cannibal scoot stepping underneath. Slash. Bombs in play, trying to do the zoning. Danny getting hit with the Final Fantasy. Trumpet trying to get it. This is the problem. The Trumpet can be not so good. Cannibal getting hit with his own crew. Red RC. Yeah, that's the victory right there. Danny finally finish.
Reacting to those normals, reacting to a whiff, getting that big stun dipper. Oh, already 2S at round start, but the backdash from Cannonball baited the burst, but it still came out. Nice delay burst from Danny, keeping Cannonball in the corner here, but Cannonball fighting out, drilling. You think he's a dentist with the way he's using these moves? But, oh, 6P. Danny doesn't apply more pressure, but wow, jump slash to hit the drill. It's just a little bit back and forth between both players, and the trade on the DP coming out advantage for Danny. But Cannonball putting going in.
I want to see more of that DP come through in the aerial situations right there. Like, it is difficult. There's a lot of things he can jump in, but now Danny with the meaty fireball trying to let it happen. Actually clips the crawl a little bit. He's about to fall. Cannonball cannot get hit. The interruption finds a 5P right there. A few hits, immediate cancel to stay solid from that whiff super. Burst out the distance. Unfortunate, that's not going to hit anything. Cannonball trying to build up some bar, but the mix denied. Damage applied. Vapor thrust DP. Danny stopping the aerial approach, and that's what we like to see. We like to see people stopping the dive kicks, the jump ins, and things like that. Obviously, it's difficult because he might come down with a bomb bag, or if you get hit with the jump D, it's going to hurt. But at the same time, you have to prove it to them. I will stop your jump ins. It's about proving that you're going to stop these options so they can rotate back and forth. And we're rotating right here 1-to-1. See who's going to get it done.
Yeah, that was so good. Again, it's just that awareness, right? That drill might be a little bit better than it used to be in Strive, but at that height, at that range, you can't interrupt between it and mix up a little bit of startup. So how we're seeing out the gate, Cannonball just again put in just some aggression, but Danny's meeting him every which way. Going for these air-to-airs, going for these nice hits. The potassium slipping and sliding around. Still a Cannonball at his deficit. Okay, gets a knockdown. There's the ton weight, gets knocked down himself with the guard break only happened to Danny. Oh, first big hit. Nice,
man
get
is
that
drilling.
throw to the side.
He has been drilling this entire. He definitely, dude. If he is a master dentist out here. He's hitting all the teeth, every bit. You got cavities. Okay, throws down that, but I feel like he's throwing down a lot of stuff out here. But Danny's going for these. He's like threatening with a jump S because jump S leads into quite a bit for this character. So I like the fact that he's doing that. Gets hit with a counter hit, has to burst to stay solid. Do what you call up in the corner. Cannonball has a lot of bar to work with. In rough 6P, and the back up from your own parade from your own crew. Your own crew don't got you. Blam! Right through the wall.
So smart. Running it down with the homies, hanging out with all the mini fouls to get that corner carry, just with the big old stampede. This is Danny with the right answers in so many situations, came prepared to fight the doctor here. Oh, the bomb has been diffused. Danny's A-okay here. Now Cannonball trying to got the trumpet, was wanting the homies to be on his side for once. And nice, should be a wall break with the weight too. Heck yeah, that's great stuff. You know, Faust's not known for that big daddy damage sometimes, especially meterless. That was really nice to see.
Wow, he's going for the cancel. PRC had the bar to back himself up. Jump H, the lockdown a lot better. Sends out the bomb for a little bit of damage with Tassim on the deck. PRC to keep so solid. Oh, the overhead, blessing the dome, christening the cranium. Peace be with you and also with you. Possibly out of this bracket as Cannibal and Danny are on game to game, round to round. The trades right here, working out for Danny. In some situations, 6P though, mix, burst. Takes up the table, but again, the dive kick coming in. And you see how good he is to scoot stab underneath the fireball, but what's the command grab?
Okay, there's no punish on it. Danny didn't take advantage of it, but at least now keeping Cannibal in the corner. Oh, the burst, the super high in the sky. Getting big punish here into ride the lightning. Gonna break the wall, get the knockdown. Now Danny's gonna keep going on that pressure. Gotta respect there's potential for going for overdrive into RC. Cannonball just 2P, mixing out. There is the YRC there. catching the backdash. Oh, the chase is on. Cannonball not wanting to give Danny the advantage, but the Stun Dipper should finish it off here. Yeah. Get a little too aggressive, little too cheeky
Little too.
against the Kai with 50% tension. When they got half bar, you know what's locked and loaded. He is going to be going right into the DMs, just sliding right through. I wish I had the power to just decide, you know what, whoosh, just going on the ground, just sliding right in like that, without any running start, just immediately just like, oh man, this man
Kai players would love to have that.
Yeah.
They would love to have that, right?
They would do it at all times.
Have bar all the time. Bro, I've been watching Kai, bro, what if it was just -2 or something? Like, nah, stop that. Cut that out right now. Because the minute the Kevin gets bar, he becomes ridiculous. That Stun Dipper doing the most. I mean, he's been mixing up with the fireball, so it's hard to read. That's what I'm talking about. Avoids the Tim the Tool Man right there. Stays aware. But, like, you see the difficulty of Cannonball, putting on the zoning. The thing is, he's got to be careful of his burst situation. We saw what happened. He took the burst at the table. Unfortunately, he was too far up. Can he stay solid? Here's a back throw, though, from Danny. Puts him in the corner, close slash. R/slash, 2H. Yeah, challenge. You got to find a punish on that. Is minus. You got to just say, hey, if you're not going to cancel anything, I'm going to find a hit to get the knockdown situation to find more pressure with RNG.
Let's keep it going on like that. I think Cannonball, okay, trading places, got the corner, but every time trying to go for these 6 heavy, trying to go for the overhead to get met with the Stun Dipper. Danny always ready to challenge, not afraid. Okay, there's the burst, there's the punish for Cannonball. He has the meter. Can he finish the job? There it is. Beautiful burst bait, beautiful block on it, and an even better punish. Cannonball answering with a round, trying to tie this up 2-2. Against the item throw, gets the trumpet, gets the bomb.
Laying down the pressure. I like that explosion. Ooh, I feel like he's finding a way to deal with this matchup. He's doing a real good job right there. Block your feet a little bit. There you go. You know what he wants? Even if they don't have bars, you know what they want. But there's the back throw, though. Danny puts him in the corner. Characters like this be suffering. YRC for the defense. Double jump, but still caught in the corner. PRC to keep himself safe. Dust blocks it out. Far slash. Oh, with the flip kick. The circus is in town, dog. And the DP.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Look at that damage on that whole sequence off one food dart. That was so well placed from Danny. Cannonball now has to just make their way in. There's a counter hit themselves with the knockdown. Got a trumpet. Unfortunately, that's going to the way of Danny, but at least Cannonball's avoiding it really well. Puts the overhead. Nice RC, nice YRC. Cannonball in the corner here. Cannot take a single hit. There's the overhead with the dust to put Danny on match point, the verge of eliminating Cannonball out of the tournament here. What can Cannonball do? Can he get around, take it up 2-2, but Danny on the offensive with the big grab and all the offense.
2H, yeah, it's such a good button to catch people in the corner. If they try to press something, you can cancel and do a die clear. But we got Shock State on, so I want Cannonball to at least press out of these situations. Close slash. Does the dive kick though. Danny with the blocks gets clipped low as soon as I say the commentator's curse. Applying the bomb, goes right for the trumpet. My friends and me, it's a party. Dash up, close slash, trying for the dust. Empty to get the distance too, but he's still in the game. Laying down the mini-me, the trade. Look at my man, you gotta watch your back. Yo, the ton did not get the knockdown situation right there. Danny, again, super aware, didn't find a punish. PRC, they scrambling. You gotta get your eggs over easy, my friend. Dive kick. There's another little boy. Burst, gold addition, still gets hit. Danny not backing down. No punish. Bro, that could have been it. Red RC dust. Trying to fight something with the Stun Dipper. Cannonball backing away. You gotta eat him up to stay in the game. Stave off the set point. The Afro in play. Can he find the Johnson dust? Yes, sir. Lights him up.
This is so much pressure here, but there's the low into the RC. You know it was coming. It was gonna happen. One more mix up. The grab doesn't work out. Dole with the range. The stand dust doesn't hit either. 6P whiff. One more hit will do it. Either player. Watch for the chip. The punish on the whiff dust. Down he goes. Challenging the Stun Dipper. Cannonball with no life. Absolutely 0 HP left, but the critical read. Turned to Scarecrow for the bait. Just was ready for the Stun Dipper. The cerebral punish, if I've ever seen one, from the heavens coming right down with Divine Fury. What a beautiful sequence. Oh my god.
You saw the bomb too. That could imagine you get knocked out of the tournament because of your own item. I would be heated for days.
Before. It's happened before, it'll happen again.
But not this time. We'll see who's going to get the win. Game to game. Final game. Cannonball versus Danny. scoots him underneath the fireball again, gets the low, and I like the bomb setup right there. The DP, but so it's got his friends in me. Jump A, jump D. Danny on the defense, backed up, no DPs, no anti-airs, but the old Cannibal with the 6P. And laying down the wall, he's got his little friend, he's got a little mini-me in play, plus the bomb. RNG looking real favorable for Cannibal.
Lord Daisuke blessing Cannibal with a sequence of items very happy to deal with. Taking a lot of damage from these fireballs though. He's the stun edge is coming through and working out pretty well. Actually, Danny's the one now with the life lead. So it's going to be on Cannibal to really turn this around. But, okay, RC's backs it up. Close to danger. Got to watch out. Not use all that meter if you're not careful. But Danny getting a big hit here off the hit. And it's going to break the wall there. Cannibal's got to watch out. They get tagged once. They're going to get a round advantage. They're going to go to Danny.
2S, 6 Spurs puts him in the corner. The super to delete. The far S. That is a lot of damage. The shin breaker. You're not even on the court. What's the mix up here? Close slash overhead. Mix seals the Cannibal. On set point. Eating up Danny. Breakfast what you did.
Danny had the meter. We didn't see the stun dipper. Blocked it out. One tap stun dipper would have saved his life. But now, Cannibal, just look at this aggression. Look how hungry they are. Look, just 100% going into throwing anything. All caution to the wind. Trying to up back, make the escape. Danny, oh, that's a big counter hit. Look at that beautiful damage on the wall break and to ride the lightning, taking him for a ride with a 70% damage combo. Danny answering back.
RC. This is looking real difficult though for Cannibal. Be careful, he doesn't have bar, has to fade away. PRC in play. Burst on the table, but no punish. Danny commit to a DP there for some reason. So now Cannibal still in play, all for that decision. He could stay solid. Okay, if he can get the trumpet, he definitely, bait out the jump. Double H sends out the bomb. Guard break, burst though from Danny. Stay solid. Close slash. Something from Red RC that does. Final game, final round. Cannibal versus Danny. Going to the limit, Raph.
My blood pressure, man. I need to call Faust after this match and get an appointment because my heart is racing. Big from Danny, catching the jump. Huge things with the wall break. Everything's all Danny. He's going to have those stun dippers locked and loaded. There comes the meteor strike, but nice block from Danny and the challenge of 2K. Pressure going on. All this meter. It's one stun dipper. Getting ready for the pressure continues. There's number 2. Finds a hit. Watch your ankles. There's the burst. Cannibal's last legs. One more shot from them. Can they stave off defeat?
Last stance right here. It might be the in the back throw though. Hold on, we gonna go for OTG, close slash. No, safe jump. The dust mix up takes it to the skies. No surprise, there's gonna be some damage on the deck. No burst to save you. He's got a lot of bar. Cannibal, what's he gonna do with the dust again? Red RC picks him up, drops it off to Johnson and Johnson. In the mix, PRC, YRC. So in the corner, the challenge with Danny. Picks up the fireball. We said the crawl, scoop stepping underneath the fireball. Drops a little bit, but the throw, though, Danny seals it at the very bit of a break to do it. Danny taking the Cannibal in the final game, final round. Oh my God. Relax, y'all. Relax.
Fighting for their lives. There was so much there. It was so scary from both players, but Danny with the bravery to run under at the end there was just like, I gotta commit to the throw. You're gonna fall right into my clutches, and that was a beautiful little end. But man, Cannibal just was close to bringing that round back. It was just insane. What a set between those two. Definitely one that it's gonna be difficult to really top after. That's just. Oh man, that was a lot. That was a lot to process, but still, thank you both for giving a show. Cannibal unfortunately eliminated here at 7th place, and Danny though moving on. Well, they will be facing Excelancer in losers quarterfinals, where Babushis and Mike Saftik will be going at it themselves too. So it's a lot of high-profile, high-tension matches coming up a little bit later, and I'm excited for that. But before we can even get to that, gonna talk a little bit about the awesome people that have made ARCREVO possible, like Guilty Gear Strive, the wonderful game you see here. If you're watching right now and you're thinking, man, I need more people to play with, I want my family to get in on it, then you can check it out and get the gift of Seasons Beaten's 35% off on PlayStation and on Steam. Buy it for yourself, buy it for your friends, buy it for your mom and dad, and just start mashing, having fun. No matter where your friends are, you'll have a good time with that rollback netcode. So thank you for ArcSys for bringing that holiday cheer this year.
So they got quite a bit of a thanks. So they got the Game Awards award for the winner for the best fighting game. So if you need any more convincing, here it is right here. Shouts to them for getting the Game Awards victory right there. And, shouts for Get the Gear really putting it on for the fighting game scene.
And also Child's Play were given not just for the fighting game scene, but for charity too. As many matches as happen in ARCREVO, you will be donating to Child's Play up to $30,000 dues. So please enter the events that are coming up. Please participate and help the kids in need.
And you can help your hands by taking control and getting a hitbox. Go to hitboxarcade.com/ARCREVO for more information about the hitbox and cross-up. Take control today. And we've got more play on the way. This has been a fantastic, ridiculous event, and there's more. January 15th and 16th next year, arcsystemworks.com/ARCREVO America 2021. Y'all can catch the U.S. region East people come through and catch these hands, or give the hands, because they're always rated E for everybody.
All right. And with that, we'll take another short break before we move into those Lunar Quarterfinals actions. But keep your browser locked and loaded here on this channel, because you do not want to miss any more of ARCREVO America Mexico coming up shortly.
お頼み申すお頼み申す卒じながら冥府はいずこ外道が笑えば民が泣く諸行に拉致なき沙汰あれば魔道の始末を請負いいたす己は美老の三品侍指導死に花無用の所存
お前を前にすると立ち止まったはずの俺が追いついてくるみたいでな。だが大丈夫だディライラ。大丈夫。
There's no way you'll believe me when I say this, but I'm really hoping you guys win. Because I'd like to see you again.
It took me 10 years to find the answer to something. I forgot about it in 2 seconds. That's about it.
I don't care about winning. I'm just here for the pleasure, not the fights. But you see, this world is a broad, colorful carpet. But if you pull a single thread from beneath your feet and start to unravel it, you realize in the end that the carpet's just made of one long thread. That thread's is necessity. Everything is connected. One may witness an unfathomable sight and call it a miracle, but that's a misnomer. It's all cause and effect. And you should never mistake necessity for fate. Humans have the freedom of choice. Come play with me again.
Can't you see I'm blazing? Still my heart is blazing. If the words kill me, I don't need a new world over you. My tribe is my word. Your words will never let me disobey. Splash, splash, splash!
Bienvenidos and welcome back to ARCREVO America, Mexico. We are continuing on with our top 8 in the loser side. I am Raph. With me joined the illustrious Saint Cola. Saint Cola, these matches have been insane. But how are you feeling right now after what we've seen so far from these first 4 matches?
Well, I'm feeling like I'm get a noise complaint for how loud I've been shouting because they've been so exciting, so ridiculous, and it's not going to stop. So my neighbors are going to have to hold that one. And you're going to have to hold this great action. But Babusha's coming up against Mike. That's going to be some explosive pot versus soul action. And X-Lancer going up against Danny. I can't call it. I can't call who's going to win. I have no idea. Chito and Alethea sitting up in the winner's final side. Anybody could take it at this point. I feel like anybody could take it, in the top 16 we saw right there too. But top 8 is getting even harder and harder to pick who's going to do it.
Yeah, right. I'm so scared to see, especially with people on the loser side who are just having that extra bit of conviction, trying to make it count and escape the depths. Only one of those 4 players can make it through. Babusha versus Mike will be the first one we'll be seeing shortly. But just imagine Potemkin versus Soul. It's always a tough one. Potemkin when Potemkin gets that offense going. When that's the part. That's the key word is when, because Soul is so good at like dictating how the flow can go, especially from that start of the round. Potemkin can blow up any character, but man, so can Soul with that big damage, and it's always tricky because Potemkin doesn't really have a good way of getting Soul off of him. Outside of trying to go for super, even then that's a risk.
It's true. It's true. We've seen how Pot can suffer in the corner. And a character that could dump out damage, instead of just finding you in the mixes and things like that, characters that make you suffer when you're in the corner. The damage, even though he's a big boy, Soul can eat right through all that fat. Just like that, in the first match between the two. Mike with a decent round start, wasn't able to find the 4 hit first because of the armor that was applied. But the 5K right there, anti-air, now he's caught up in the corner, not where he want to be, so he jumps over the Garuda. No cancel in the 2K 2D knockdown though, maybe thought it was too far out.
The part, the challenge, yeah, that 3-frame 5K, it's always going to come out better than an uppercut, and get the wall break combo, nice little damage, get the knockdown. At least the biggest thing is positive bonus. Want to have the meter to make a big conversion, finish the job if he gets this combo, but at least Babusha with some bar, with a little bit of life left, but I say that counter hit on the Night Raid Vortex. It's going to finish the job with the gun flame, and Mike off to a beautiful start.
One of those things I like about, Mike, it's just in general, he knows what's powerful with the character, right? Vortex will come through, just as a Kai player would do Stun Dipper, aim to red RC and things like that, do RC. Same thing with Soul. Max screen to find that finish right there. And Mike doing a fantastic job with the far slash, with the counter hit. It's actually 6P, my bad. Able to get some damage on the deck. 6S coming through as well, using long extensions of these normals. Max range, don't get too close, make it Fisto, because things like this could happen. But no counter hit, luckily. Red RC bursting at the distance. I like that. You do not want to get gripped from this character. We saw what happens when he puts hands on the mans.
For sure. Counter hit. Too far for the knockdown, but the counter hit, heavy slash into the hammer fall. Okay, no punish there. I like that. Mike available to escape. And now we're just resetting that spot. Bruce is trying to play it patient. Doesn't want to have to use the burst here and run out of that crucial resource. But Mike, continue the pressure. Nice challenge from Babushis. 6P, big whiff. Had the burst there. Didn't want to let the chance happen through. But the jump over, that's going to do it with the jump heavy slash. Nice read on this situation to jump, punishing Soul for whiffing a normal, tied up in rounds. But, the resource ward, a little bit on Mike's side, going to have a burst available. First combo, big damage, shatter the wall, and already to a great start here for Mike and his Soul.
Oh, this is real good. Mike needs to have these better starts to force Mutas to come to him to get that win. Especially without Bar, there's less to fear from this character. There's still a lot to fear, but there's less on the deck in terms of finding extensions and a lot more damage with the Red RC and things like that. So Mike taking the opportunity to make the magic happen. Does the back Mega Fisto? And a PRC knew that the fireball was going to get eaten up by the armor, but it don't matter. A PRC, 2H burst to stay solid. Mike back thrown into the corner. DP waited because he baited. Easy bait of him. No part for the follow-up, but the OTG off the shoulders though.
Just a beautiful charge there and a beautiful backdash. Everything Babushes. Again, Potemkin, one shot. One chance is all the big man needs. And you saw that one back down to hard commit to like, I know you want this uppercut so bad. I know you want it, and you might think you can take it, but not today, friend. And Babushes really just stayed solid that entire time, and that's the way it has to go. When you're playing Potemkin, you really have to wait sometimes, pick that spot, and then it all comes down to the I'm gonna make a commit. If it's the right option, I win the game, and you see it right there.
Ride or die. That's the grappler lifestyle right there. 6P to get the anti-air, forces out the burst, 6S in the fireball. And we've seen when they get that corner position how they fight around the fireball. I like the back Mega Fisto to kind of come through, and the port Mega Fisto obviously to fight the fireball situation. And also I like it, finally confirmed, slaps him off the top shelf. Gets that air grab going, trying to get him locked down, but Mike just sending out either it's the far slash, either the 6P in some of these situations, or the 6S too as well. Then he gets in, then he gets his win. 5K with the quickness, the 3-frame, not staying lame. One more touch. Especially with this backboard situation, if he puts it in the wall, he's going to fall. Red RC, we got, waits for the burst thirst. He thirsty, Rev.
He wants a drink, and I understand too. And you're going to have a big sip of Potemkin Buster coming out there. But now, Mike with a little bit of bar, a little bit of burst gauge, with a little bit of life leads on Babushes. There's the gold burst missing. DP coming through there on Babushes' chance, and now we're down to this point of a little bit of chip. Any single hit can finish the job. It's a jump kick! The boot from that range, punting Potemkin, and Mike taking that around.
Oh my god, my man actually went for a jump against his character. The damage that Pot can do, but that jump kick came through. First off the table again. Haas just wants that. He wants to fight, close range, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he's more about the neutral. Red RC though, corner carry, jump H, 5K of course, the DP doesn't get the wall splat. PRC on the wake up, in the offense, in the command grab. But unfortunately with the 2D, didn't get it. Better bring it down to the ground. Close slash, far slash, 2K stagger separate some of these normals. Got the hit, that'll do it off the 5K. Mike's still in it.
The danger there. You feel like the soul's giving you the chance to fight back, but the counter hits the screen, and that's the end of that life bar. And that's the tough part. It's just like these slow strings with souls. Like you just see them lightly pressing, like giving you just enough room. But that's the timing that Mike has down so well, is just getting these like the strings to come out so delayed that it makes beautiful frame traps, and he can keep a big like chain of those going on along. So it's even with armor, it's hard to get through. So we're tied up 1-1 in the set on Mike's smart plays with the early 2D, forcing the burst out from Mike. Didn't want to let Potemkin start the party. That's a 2-hit on the jump heavy. It's going to break the armor there on the slide head. So both players taking it to the next level here in this match.
I really like the fact he's going for that jump H on the slide head. As you said, either the armor is applying more of these options to make it real difficult. 6S gets the counter hit. Didn't get too much off of that, but did get the corner push. This is real good. And again, stagger, stepping. Some of these normals make it hard for him to read. PRC 5K wants a wall splat just like that. This will be good for Mike. Gets the positive tension, builds up that bar like Build the Bear, and goes back to neutral. He's fine, will go back to neutral, but he's not fine getting gripped up. A lot of damage. PRC had the side switch too. A slash 2H, Mega Fisto, wall splat 6H for the maximum damage right there. He's aware. Jump back, Mega Fisto trying to find. Yeah, he was looking for that vortex, but the RC kind of saves him right there. Mike does have him caught in the corner. Don't be jumping. We've seen the 5K, what it can do to you. Red RC drops down real quick with it. RC, made it bring it down to the ground. 5K caught him. Finish the job. Yes, sir. Success. Seal it.
Saw the man hanging in the sky trying to get that big jump. Babushes getting dunked on. You saw the big combo off that. Mike taking that extension, a little bit of a jump cancel, maybe seeing the burst come out, but finds a counter hit. Doesn't get it, and now we see a gold burst punish from Babushas, who takes Mike Saft, takes burst on that, no big punish, and then the RC to break the armor. That's a great way of dealing with Hammerfall and Slide Head, but then Babushas fighting back with more armor. You don't have that resource anymore. I can bust out and go through, and now we're getting down to the nitty-gritty of this round. Wake up 5K, beating out whatever option that was coming up from Babushas. Full confirm here. All Mike needs is one more mix. There it is with the RC, with the quickness. Jump P goes low, does the job. 2-1. Mike Safton needs one more to advance to loser semis here. One more
This
win
is looking
away.
difficult.
Ooh.
He's just on the back foot too much. And Mike, as you would point out, real great with the resources, you know, does a really great job of stagger stepping. Even the burst isn't always, you know, being quenched. He's doing a fantastic job of frame trapping, getting Haas in a bad situation. And the jump H's too, cutting through the armor situations. On the ground, we do see a little bit more of that armor taking place, but the jump ins have gotten to win the 5K also. Mike on game point doing a fantastic job of the anti-airs. As soon as I say that, man, I'm commentator cursing everybody. Jump H comes through, it's a counter situation, but Mike back in the saddle, finds a conversion. Again, Bennett, and then we don't see nothing after that revolver, but the cancels right there are making us unaware. He's feeling a little pensive, trying to swing back. Oh, hold on now, there's the part that you see the pot. Getting the damage on the deck, that's when he becomes a little dangerous. The cancel.
Layers coming through from Babushas, but again, Mike has any little life, any little chance, and as long as it's better, higher than 0, you never know. Okay, there's the burst out from Babushas. Wants to regain the space, has some bar, has to be careful here because here comes Mike with some bar, getting the tricky stuff going on. OTG off the Bandit Bringer. Oh, Pure C doesn't get it, but the hit on the Garuda impact is so impactful. Light and Soul up, and now Babushas getting a little momentum here.
That's what he needs, swinging that crouching button now. DP though on the wake up situation. Babushas is trying to sell something with the 5H, you know, trying to, you know, get these cancels. Does get a counter hit, force the burst out the 2H. But again, Mike just going in. I feel like that aggression is what's been landing him. Even though he's been losing some rounds, he's still be able to find a way to take him down. Back throw though. Goes ass, like a pistol ender. Resets, trying to find the Garuda. He's out of there though. Mike knows the strings to stay solid, but he is bleeding. Red RC. Hold up now. On the backboard DP. Yes, sir. Wall splat just like that. Back in the driver's seat to get that bar with a positive tension. He might be able to still seal this and put himself on set point.
A little scary there. Nice blocks on the YRC here from Babushas. More pressure with the Garuda impact. Both players skirting it. The trades. Babushas needs one more hit to take it 2-2. The run-up grab on the forward Mega Fist. Anything goes here. Big whip. There's the burst from Babushas. Wants to end this round now. Slide head gets in there. And the whiff on the 5K. What a punish. Boom. 2S. Opening the doors to a game number 5. Wow. Beautiful there from Babushas.
He's been using that 2S quite a bit on the dash-ins. Now against a 5K situation, and I'm enjoying the fact that he's been able to, you know, play footsies with this character, even though Soul has had a fantastic job of getting into him and, you know, try to get that win, try to get real aggressive with it, trying to, you know, smoke him with the quickness. But he's been able to be like, listen, I'm gonna fight you on this ground. I'm gonna have the footsies, and it sets us up for game point for both players at the brick. This is what I like to see. In the finals, in the top 8, I love to see things go down to the wire. I don't want no mild stuff. I want the wild style right here. Mike Babushas going to the limit. Round start real good for Mike. Gets at the burst, takes it off the table. The burst burglar right here. Into that tyrant. Rave.
The damage is on deck. Mike is angry. There's the 5D. Nothing to it afterwards, but nice. Gets the uppercut. Didn't let Babushas take a chance, and then a quick RC. Mike back on. Match point. Trying to advance through here. Nice anti-air on Babushas. Babushas making his escape. He's got to be extra careful here. No, there's a counter to us. Immediate burst there from Mike. I like it. Keeping Babushas in the corner.
Yeah, keeping it going right here. 2D cancel right there, trying to find something off the quickest sets, 10 frames. Back throw, full slash, what's the 5K? But he's in again, knocking at the door. Red RC, open up. Puts it to the wall, make him fall, make him meet his neighbors. Mike getting that, get back it off, get that positive bonus. Those that he gets that bar, is a good one touch. There's the raid. He needs to finish the job. PRC stays away from danger. You're a stranger. He doesn't want to get gripped up. He sees the part at the bottom. Ross to send out something to make those extensions, but it don't matter. The 5K with the clutch. Mike sealing it and moving on in the bracket. But not for nothing, that went down to the final game. The final game.
That game 5 was everything Babusha's needed, but unfortunately for them, Mike answered back with a loaded deck and just didn't let Babusha's play, because you can't. You cannot let grapplers come around thinking that they can do what they want to do, that they can violate, your personal space and get all handsy on you. Nah, Mike did a great job of just controlling everything so well, using those resources so well. Everything was just on deck. Right, so continuing that terror, because remember, they went to this top 8 from losers out the gate, losing to Excelancer, and I'm sure they wouldn't want anything more than to be able to run that back. So if our next match goes in Excelancer's favor, Excelancer versus Danny, we'll see the run back. We'll see a run back between those two, but we have to get through that next match first.
Right. We got to get there first. Let's see what it do if Excelancer got that heat to come back. But Danny, though, might prevent that. The way they play, and again, with risk come reward for them, many times we see them slide on through and stay solid too. But I would love to see. No offense to Danny, I'd love to see that run back. But then again, Danny being so strong might prevent that. That's a great thing about having such a strong team and people staying at the same level. Already having Mike, who is again the pick to do it for a lot of people, being sit down the losers by Excelancer. That again shows you how close the potential of all these players are out here in this region. And that's the great thing about having these regional tournaments. You get to see the showcase of how the fruits of their labor of grinding during the COVID season. Sitting online with this beautiful net code, be able to grind fine and be able to stay solid as a seed and get stronger and stronger. It's hard to call who's going to take it. Even though Mike's been strong, he almost got knocked out. That could have been
almost.
That last
almost, but almost don't matter in many things. So Mike is going to continue on, but we'll see who they face with our next match. So Kai versus Giovanna is going to be a fun one. Giovanna's going to get a one in there. She's going to want to rush down and make this a quick one, but we've seen Danny challenge extremely well using those wonderful normals that Kai is known for. And I am sure we're going to see the stun dippers. We're going to see those vapor thrusts. We're going to see the challenges on the pressure from Excelancer. Let's go. Our next match, starting out the gate, Danny already put in shock state with the first counter hit, far slash from Excelancer. He's getting it in, plus frames, blocks the reversal. It's going to be full damage off the counter hit, close slash, as the jump confirmed. You love to see the optimal stuff. Wording with the wall break, 60% of your life. Where did it go? You don't know. Counter hit. Finish the job here into the overdrive. Say goodnight to your life. Round 1 going to Excelancer.
With the quickness. I love that 5H when they went back to neutral. Just a fin right there. Still the burst immediately on the deck. Trying to avoid what came after. That shock state applied. Flip kick, counter hit, 2D now. Danny, turn up my volume. Getting the flips on the deck. Nice neutral jump to catch the button. The dash up, cross up to close slash to cancel. Excelancer switching what they do. The dust and the corner push breaks right through the wall, make him fall. Get that positive tension. That's going to make the character even more strong. That you got to worry about not only the bar being used, but also the enhanced state of the character. Speaking of enhanced state, Danny ain't going to wait. Goes to the DP right after. And he's also getting the positive tension too as well. Bar at the bottom. You know what he wants. There we go with the red RC and the victory. You knew what was coming. We don't see it from every Kai player. You knew it.
I knew it. You knew it. Excelancer knew it, but Excelancer's like, I'm going to take a chance. Oh, that's huge. Had to burst immediately on that heavy slash counter hit. She gets so much damage off of that. Clean confirmed. Nice patience from both. Great 6P into the counter hit combo, but the backdash counter hit. Watched your life bar disappear with the knockdown into the extra pressure. 2S immediately going to overdrive. That's a lot of life off the super and the wall break. And Excelancer just needs one more. It's going to be a throw. No, it's going to be a wire seat for Danny. And the challenge with the 5P trading with the food arc. I like that answer. There's a lot of delay on the startup there. You think the flip can get you in and steal a turn back, but I like the challenge there. Saw the gap, happy to trade. Excelancer taking that first game.
Fantastic right there to challenge. And also just fantastic neutral. Like, didn't get this, too dissuaded or deterred at what had happened previously in the match. He was just like, okay, cool, that's cool. You want to come through with the Stun Dipper? I'll just see you on the ground and kill you before you even get the bar built up for that to happen. Because remember, Kai becomes way better of a character, especially when he gets the bar. Some other characters like, Soul get to shine all the time, but Kai needs that bar to really cook. X-Lancer though, just with the quickness, getting into Danny, some of these decisions, I feel like, the cancels off the close slash have been fantastic. Early burst too, because he believes in his offense, but Danny also believes in their offense too. Far slash, finds the full confirm, puts him against the wall, make him fall again with the Dia Clear, applying a little bit of that damage right there. Jump in, burst. They are spinning the burst immediately. Danny making him spin it in the PRC. Bro, are you kidding me? You know what he wants.
Run?
He's addicted. He's addicted to it.
Why run when you can slide? Why run like everybody else when you can sit on your throne and just zip around like that? I love those answers from Danny, just closing the gap the best way possible. Nice trade though. Excellent answer. Putting Danny in the corner here to Val, getting those plus frames. Got to respect it. Just +1, but still it's plus nonetheless. But now we get the 6P coming from Danny. Counter hit. Doesn't get the full confirm, and a counter hit again, this time from Excellence with that 6P. And I'm going to big back and forth between both players, but now Danny challenging this air approach much better than the previous rounds.
That's what we wanted to see before. A lot more of those anti-airs. 6P with the quickness too, as you pointed out too. And 5P as well. Jump slash coming through. Red RC gets the cross-up situation. I love the fact that they're putting on a lot of this oppression. The bar is being built up. Plus frames. Now staying in lane. The dust. And another doggy arrow. Air follow-up. The dash up. The hot pursuit, and that was rated R for ridiculous. He was in the rear view mirror, but he just expeditiously sped up and took the victory. Excellence with the 2D, forcing out the burst. Are you kidding me, Rav?
Then we see the trade too after the fact. This is scary. You don't want to get hit by 2-Dog. Counter hit 2-Dog is like the scariest thing when you're dealing with Giovanna. And the pressure there. Try to run up, throw, catching the backdash. Oh my goodness. Danny is trying to fight it out, but you cannot scramble. Excellence reading it right at every turn. Danny on the back foot, trying to slide through, uses up the bar. There's a counter though. It's going to put some shock state on, get some pressure. But how is Excellence going to bust out? You got to respect the meter. 2-Dog, it's it. I'm going to ask you once.
My mom said get one more dog.
What that dog doing?
What the dog doing?
What that dog doing?
What the dog doing? He 2D'ing out here, dog. He 2D'ing. My man. But it's such a good bite because I feel like even on the startup, if they do want to do Stun Dipper or if they're just dashing in, you throw out that 2D, they press some buttons, you catch them with the counter hit, and you go in and you do work. You do your 9 to 5, and my man's on overtime right here. About to be a clean sweep. Danny gotta find a way to slow down Excellencer, but also stay aggressive because that's the other part of it. It's like, even though you have this defense, where is your offense against this dude? I feel like we saw it early in the match with Excellencer with a down roll, just like that. On game point against Danny. Oh, what an option against a fireball. With the burst off the table. And the side with Danny, putting him in the corner.
Danny's got to take every opportunity they can at this point, and that's a great start here. Breaking the wall after that huge burst whip from Excellencer. Has the bar for some Stun Dippers, so you see Excellencer staying in the sky. Advantage still there, keeping on the aggression. Danny getting counter hit. Oh, this is spooky. 2-Dog comes out, connects, but the wake up super, is that gonna work? Yes, it does. Ride the lighting into the RC, take the round. All right, Danny answering back with a great reversal, staying alive in this set, trying to avoid that 3-0.
Desperation when it came, at the right time to stay with that set point. Far slash, poking with the fireball. Can't set up the fireballs as much as we saw before. Doggy arrow cuts right through. Backdash, 5H, finds the hit with the Doggy Tatsu. Close slash it out with the DP applied. On the wake up, Danny now sitting at these DPs. No anti-air right there. Knockdown, far slash, goes in with the 2F. Oh no, the super, this is not good. This gives Oki and Bar for Excellencer to work, and we see what they do with Bar. They cook.
There it is. There's the slide. There's the challenge. Nice block there from Excellencer. Gets the finish with the close slash. And now, match point. One more round away from getting into the run back with Mike Saftig. But let's see. I want Danny to make sure that don't happen. The 6P gets punished.
Yeah.
Pressure is on. There's a close dust. Doesn't get the launch version. And there's the 2-Dog. Excellencer's time to shine. And here comes the left, right, up, downs.
Red RC, cross up, get into him, close slash. Oh, 5H2D, all these sequences. Red RC, back Swift into 2S, but he's back in with a far slash, and this might be the end of the super situation. Against the wall, you will fall. An excellent answer, taking it 3-0 over Danny. Someone my run back, just like that.
But it's Mike's run back. Excellencer's the one who beat him, so
He's
now it's like,
it.
I'm going to take you out. I'm the only person that can stop Mike.
Twice.
That is what Excellencer's saying. I'm the only person that can take you out of this tournament. Everyone else that's been thrown your way, unfortunately, has not been able to stop you. So we get that big match. But kudos to Danny and that Kai. You know, the big match against Cannonball was so amazing, and they had some energy going into that match against Excellencer, but they just couldn't cut through as Excellencer just piercing through all those opponents trying to make their way. And now we're down to the final four here at ARCREVO America, Mexico.
Final four. That's a lot of energy, you know, we got for y'all. We got a lot of more matches, but we gotta give some of that energy to our beautiful sponsors. Once again, I gotta tell you about what's going on with Guilty Gear Strive, one of the best fighting game out here. The Game Awards, if they said it, you know it's correct. So give some love to Guilty Gear Strive, best winner, you know, winning the best fighting game this year and for many years beyond, I bet.
That's right. And the folks at Child's Play, please support by entering the ARCREVO tournaments. As we get more entrants and have more matches, we will meet a special donation up to $30,000 to Child's Play to support the kids.
And you can support your hands by taking control of a hitbox. Go to hitboxarcade.com/ARCREVO to learn more about the hitbox and cross up.
Last but not least, make sure you sign up for US East if you are in that region. Coming up in January 15th through 16th, compete for two of the spots to compete at ARCREVO America Finals. Well indeed, right? We've seen a plethora of sick matches, and we're getting down in the nitty-gritty. But it's going to get even more violent from here. And I don't know what to predict. I'm a little scared. But before we can get to that, we're going to take one other break just to cool off a little bit before this amazing top four. So please stay tuned and get ready. Get your popcorn, get your soda, because it's going to be a brawl.
お頼み申すお頼み申す卒じながら冥府はいずこ外道が笑えば民が泣く諸行に拉致なき沙汰あれば魔道の始末を請負いいたす己は美郎の三品侍指導死に花無用の所存
お前を前にすると立ち止まったはずの俺が追いついてくるみたいでな。だが大丈夫だディライラ。大丈夫。
There's no way you'll believe me when I say this, but I'm really hoping you guys win. Because I'd like to see you again.
It took me 10 years to find the answer to something I forgot about it in 2 seconds. That's about it.
I don't care about winning. I'm just here for the pleasure, not the fights. But you, see, this world is a broad, colorful carpet. But if you pull a single thread from beneath your feet and start to unravel it, you realize in the end that the carpet's just made of one long thread. That thread's is necessity. Everything is connected. One may witness an unfathomable sight and call it a miracle, but that's a misnomer. It's all cause and effect, and you should never mistake necessity for fate. Humans have the freedom of choice. Come play with me again.
Can't you see I'm blazing? Still still my heart is blazing. If the words kill me, I don't need a new world order. You, my tribe is my word. Your words will never let me disobey.
The most important thing for me is drama.
And welcome back to ARCREVO Mexico. We are done with the topic. We're in the top 4 spots. And you know what to do. It's your boy Seikola with Raph and Dog. These matches are getting me in trouble. I got the neighbors banging at my door telling me to shut the heck up. They can shut the heck up and watch this great Guilty Gear action. How have you been feeling about this that we've seen thus far?
I mean, it's been one banger after another between the finest players from Mexico, and we've just gotten so far to this point where the final 4 are going to be fighting out for those coveted 2 spots, where our next match, honestly, is going to decide the first qualifier for the ARCREVO America Finals. We're going to see this winners final between Chito and Alethea, Leo versus Ino. One of these will represent the Mexico region in the finals and will be proud that they made it through the winner's side. But loser's side, though, that's a little scarier. What we got there?
Mike Staff versus Excelenter. That's going to be a run back, a rematch with some heat, some flame, some fire, but both of them, they're probably going to take them down to the wire. But before we get into that, obviously we're going to get to the winners finals and solidify who's going to be in that first spot. And I do want to remind all of you, that doesn't matter. I mean, it matters that they get in that final spot, right, and get solidified. But they want to be the best. They don't want to just rest. They don't want to be like, bro, oh yeah, I got a qualified spot. Doesn't matter whoever gets in this, the winner's side. They want to win. They want the whole thing. So even though people get qualified for those top 2 spots, that in the end, whoever takes it, whoever goes to finale, they're going to give their whole heart. But before we get into that, winners finals, Chito versus Alethea. That's Leo versus Ino. Are you kidding me? Ino in a top spot. You know what? I shouldn't say that because people do work a lot with that character. Proves that you can put in the work and get the reward. But this is Chito, who's been standing in the way of a lot of people. Aggression. Can they calm down the silverback that is Leo? Oh, look at the intros rock. We let the intros rock. Let's
We're
go.
building up. We're building up. Give me that guitar. Sing me the song and let's get it going. The king is here. The queen is here. It's gonna be a blast. The first qualifying match. Getting it in. Let's go. Round start. What's the option? Who's gonna take advantage? Begins with the whip punch immediately from Cheeto, and the party is started. Counter hit confirmed. Knock him up, knock him down. They already lost half-life in this corner here. Cheeto with meter for an RC. Oh, wait a minute. Althea getting in with the hover dashes and starting to bring it back.
Just like that, Red RC gets to the corner carry, YRC for the defense, 2K, cross up, counter hit, no big deal though. She just want to take this corner position right here and stay solid. Sings up the fireball, I like that lockdown. If you can move and swing at the fireball, your mobility gets great, and also that throw won't wait. Fantastic corner control. Knew that out there wanted to leave, got something for him. Now, she's put him in the corner, and then knocked out with the 6H with a burst though, immediately off the table. She has to rely on different quarter defense.
Connects, the overhead connects. The burst is out from Alethea. That's a small life, but a nice 6P. Getting the knockdown here, but a 2S. Wow. Catching the hover. Oh, I want to see a big punish here. Crouching heavy. Gonna make an extension. RC a little bit extra. Getting close to a wall break. No, it's gonna go for the jump dust, but nice YRC there from Cheeto. But I like that hit from Alethea, tying up in rounds.
About to go down. I feel like we're definitely we seeing people swing out here. Cheeto, can I get control a little bit in this neutral? Out there, you know, the thing is, once it gets going, it's real hard to stop. This is a matchup where Leo with the trade. Hold on now. We're seeing a lot of Leo players be running them trades, and I love to see it right there. The clash in his favor. Now calming down, staying a lot more grounded in the neutral, and this one's for you, Morph.
Oh, big perfect for finishing off game number one. Cheeto just knows when I just need to push you forward. I just need little hits to get in that corner where the big damage will come out. And back turn stance runs the pressure with a big game one to start things off. This is our first of three. The first person to win those 3 games will qualify not just to grand finals, but to ARCREVO America finals. It's a great start, and it's just Alethea with a good round for herself. Did a great job, but it's just, you can't tame the wild beast known as Leo. You cannot tame Cheeto. He is always unga, never unbunga. His own words. He's here to go in and make it happen. Okay? Challenging the plus frames. I like that. It is not your turn still. I'm going to take that back. You're in the corner now. You got to hold that pressure. But Alethea fighting back.
The fireball, the jump back heavy. I like that. To deal with the stroke, what a fantastic option. Off the throw, gets a back turn situation, trying to get the command grab. PRC, 6P, the lockdown off the 5K. Dang, that's almost about to do it. One more touch. This is good. Gets the bar. It doesn't even matter. The projectile coming through. Cheeto with the dominance in this neutral, too.
Yeah, great answers here. Just challenging in a lot of spots. I like to see that kind of play. Oh, counter hit. Big confirm off that. Gonna get the back turn with the overhead. Nice ball from Alethea. Backs it out. But now, how do you stop? How do you pressure in on Cheeto here, who's making the space himself? Oh, I like that. Quick dash on the S. There's the burst from Cheeto, who's now in back turn. Here's the pressure. Alethea gets out. And now is getting it in, but the good reversal from Cheeto is gonna get some extra damage here by the wall.
Burst immediately, but that may be a hero addition just to defend. But Cheeto still in. One more touch. Super gets hit, gets a knockdown. Didn't get the 2D. Unfortunately, gets a counter hit. 6H stroke. To pick up a little bit. The DP off the table. 6H again. The stroke goes low. Alethea about to bring this back. Cheeto PRC, but gets thrown out of it. Alethea still in it. He literally had one touch to do it. Couldn't stay solid. That's the thing, is you're overcommitting in some of these situations, and you just want to seal it. I get it, but she's taking advantage of these moments, these opportunities.
That's beautiful, just reaction to the BRC dash up throw, but here comes the back turn, catching the back dash. Here comes the pressure. Life is dropping down oh so fast. A quick RC, one more mix-up, left, right, up, down, high, low. How does it go? The draw to do it, and Cheeto's 2-0 up in winners finals there. Throwing out the quick fireball because you think Leo's gonna go in, but he can hang back. The S fireball, one of the best fireballs in the game. If not the
real
best.
nasty.
So consistent and so scary how many options that character has. There's so many. That mental stack, you have to have your mental stack up high like a can of Pringles. It's too much.
Now Cheeto on game point, and B, it's anybody can charge the fireball and sling it out, right? But the fact that he's using the dash button with the fireball to cover his approach, to mix up what he does in neutral, you're so afraid he's gonna do the run through, the normal slash special. Is he gonna sling out the fireball? It's checking out the approach to the float that comes from Althea, and there's not much you can really do. She can sling out the fireballs in her range. It's a lot quicker this season, but the float state from her dash actually gets her got in a lot of situations. Now the DP off the dust puts him in the corner. The throw. Oh no, what's she gonna do? Gets hit. No, the overhead block. Double time. DRC. Air throw. The toss. Up on the close slat. Oh, can she last?
Okay, there's a nice big stroke to big tree, but again, your advantage is my advantage. Cheeto's answering, saying, I got all this life. I have 2 games up. I'm going to take these risks. Already with a knockdown. Althea already in the corner. This is looking grim. Cheeto smells blood. Knows I can finish it here. Gets the wall break. Now it's down to the last chance for Althea. RC runs through, avoids the back turn, but is that it?
Is it super? Yes! Cheeto solidifying their spot for ARCREVO Finals and moving on. Winner's side, Grand Finals, 3-0. This one's for you, Morph. Ah!
Oh, with the big 3-0. Leo does it again, and Cheeto on the back of it saying, I am here and I have finished the mission. It's not quite over yet because there's still going to be Grand Finals later on, but that's already 1 goal down for them, and I am so happy to see that just that unginess, that aggressiveness, all of it just worked out so well. And now they're gonna take it to the next level. They done did it.
Yeah,
I love it. Love
they
it.
done did it. Solidified their spot. You see right there, Grand Finals in the winner's side. We're gonna see who's gonna be moving up to fight them from the loser's side. But I gotta give credits to Cheeto out here. I love the idea of having the Unga Bunga, but a lot of tech behind it. We saw the DP Clash that had that situation on the deck, was ready and staying steady with it. And that's one of the things that I've seen from a lot more like higher level Leo players that a lot of lower ones don't. And the thing about Leo is like there's a lot of little intricacies that you can do with that character to make him a lot stronger and make yourself a lot better player. He's already a strong character, but when you put those small things in, like the dash fireballs and things like that, it helps your neutral, it helps your gameplay so much better. And it's actually difficult to disallow some of the stuff that we saw. Right? Like you have to be able to be at the ready to anti-air 6P and things like that. You did a fantastic job of staying out of the mix, jump back heavy to deal with the stroke, all those things in play. Despite there's no Unga Bunga, Leo, all that stuff like that. But there were a lot of smart decisions that came from him in that character. So let's go down the loser side and start sending some people home.
Yeah, we're getting down to it with the run back. So again, top 16. We didn't get to see it yesterday, but Excelancer 3-0'd Mike Saftig to put them into losers. And sure, Excelancer lost their first match in top 8, but now it's the faded run back. No one else has shown the ability to seal the deal on Mike. Excelancer has, but can they bring back that magic against Mike? Can they find the way to do it again? Because Mike, again, this is a player that if Mike gets past Excelancer this time, I can see them going all the way. Althea is probably a little bit under pressure. Doesn't want to fight either of these players, but we'll worry about that later as we get into the losers semis. First to 3, Mike Saftig versus Darksiders Excelancer.
Excelancer. Let's see what they do. We saw the aggression. How do you deal with someone that can keep up and keep pace? Round start with a 6S. Immediate burst at 1, none of that. Avoids the 2K situation. Try to find the cross up. There it is. Close slash. And I love the things that they do off the close slash. You can cancel off that jump cancel. And we know that you get some good aerial conversions. Then again, Mike staying solid with the defense out, puts the offense of the deck. Side switch 5K. Wakes up with the violence 5H. Burst though. Now I'm playing that fireball, but careful. We've seen, doggy arrow come through when that's introduced to the neutral. And the DP, corner carry, 5H, it's looking grim.
BRC, I like that patience from Excelancer, gets the grab on landing, but now Mike just running in, saying, trying to get a little bit something going. At least if you can get some hits in, bring the life down. Nice escape. Excelancer gets the DP, forcing Mike back on the ground, putting on that pressure. Quick RC low with the 2S, and the spin kick. Nice round there. Great use of meter from Excelancer, taking that first one.
Excellencer's doing a good job of just staying outside of what, you know, Mike wants to do. He wants to get the party started with these 6S and things like that. 5Ks, 2S also might be in play soon enough. But also plus frames coming through the doggy arrow. Let's see how that works out. 6P the Chesto coming through against the Bandit Bringer. Chesto again!
I love the run
Trying to
back
put him
on
in the
that.
corner.
Oh. Good up back to beat the Proval, the doggy arrow, getting a little bit of hits here, but fortunately, Excellencer just back to neutral. Not too bad. Good hammer hit from though from Mike. He's gonna take it the distance, doesn't quick get the wall break, and immediately throw PRC from Excellencer gets the wall break of their own, has the meter to finish the job with one clean hit. There's burst on both, so it's gonna be, you know, who gets to use that resource first. Uppercut, forces Mike to block, forces Mike to burst, goes through the gun flame and the burst from Excellencer. Oh no.
FD. Yeah, try to block that out. He's blocking. His hands are up, baby. PRC got him with the dust. Didn't get a full conversion though. That would have been sick, but still is about to seal it. ODG the DP, wake up. Anyways, game. The cross up again, dog. That's the win. Dang. What a sequence. That was a dirty PRC. You dirty for that one, Excellencer. You dirty. You nasty for that one.
That was so good, so grimy. That's what you got to do, though. You have to throw everything at your opponent, and you just did a great job of mixing everything up. You know, there's not been anybody really blocking well enough against the Sol Puenche. Seeing the hop over, and just it is like slight advantage for Geo if she lands it deep enough. But it's also always like a guaranteed cross-up. It's really spooky, and you have to just make sure you're doing it the right way. Not a lot of characters honestly have the cross-up tools as hard as like Geo does. So she adds that element. You got to be prepared for it. Now we're going into round 2. With that first advantage.
Yeah, this is a doggy arrow already in. Backdash, so plays away from the throw. 5H plus frames, but backsway. Maybe looking for that DP to come through or some sort of reversal. 5K though. Mike's still fighting, trying to get that dust. Immediate interruption. Saw the yellow. Didn't want to be mellow. Interruption. Bandit Bringer, DP, Red RC. Look at Mike trying to switch it up on the defense from Excellencer. But check the risk gauge. That's why we see Excellencer fighting back.
Yeah, I like that escape. Using the Sol Puenche. Oh, the charge dust going to the sky, to the moon, but the big burst. And the whiff on the 6 heavy is going to let Excellencer get some gun going. Gets a knockdown with the Troval. Counter hit's going to finish the job. The double heavy slash. And this is what Excellencer must have been going on there in their winner's side bout. Excellencer showing that they have the answers to fighting Mike. But here comes Mike. Big counter hit going to the confirm, going to the wall. And the charge up with nice blocks there from Excellencer.
Their defense in the corner has been absolutely good. Not only has their offense been fantastic, but their defense too, to not get open up. Mike has been open up people left and right. This one is a locked door, no entry. Plus range again. PRC, close slash, getting that counter situation. So smart. Does he move the answer? Just waits for him to come down, make it look like a clown. On the FD, goes for the throw. Doggy Tatsu, backdash away. He's so good about getting back in and out to deal with the DP situation if it comes through on the wake up situation. Or the 5K too. Success. Red RC.
Yeah, great damage, great sequence here. The dust connects. Nice burst there. Excellencer just trying to end the set here. Forcing the burst out from Mike with a little victory. And any good hit from either player can either keep Mike alive or let Excellencer go up 2-0 just like that. That challenge in between with the 6P. And now Excellencer on the verge of getting to losers finals and eliminating Mike Saftig out of ARCREVO.
Bro, that 6P in that sequence, upper body involved with the smart stuff. The smart stuff. This is part of the reason why Mike probably lost. We didn't get to see that match, but I see it in this one. These small, minute things, and also deleting what Mike wants to do on Wake Up, right? Because I feel like Mike's Wake Up decisions have been money, right? 5K, DPs, and it threatens people to back off. But here's the thing, Excellencer doesn't back off all the way. Backdash, forward dash, back into play, right? Make sure to not give too much room. And there may not be much room for Mike to move on. Excellencer on game point, move on to losers finals.
Mike's committed to the sole bad guys. Got a lot of characters to choose from, but it's going with the bread and butter to seal the deal. Nice start there at the round. Has to win 3 straight to bring it back. Excellencer burst in. Already lost a lot of life, but the soul Nasenche. Nice burst there from Mike on hit to avoid any huge damage, giving Excellencer any chances. And getting close to a wall break. Never mind, we're just going to leave it at one more chance. Charge, light dust. And then the Clash Wars. We're swinging. Mike taking advantage of it, taking the round, and it's full steam ahead for Mike Safton.
Hey, five. Yes. The hit, the corner push too as well. Let's see how now his corner push, now going back to like that stagger stuff that he was doing against Haas, but not working out. His Excellencer gets a distance. All it takes is like bar slash to come through the doggy top suit for the corner carry, or 5-8, things like that. The Excellencer, this is where they make their money, and it's not looking funny. Gonna spin some of that for the Oki. What they could do, dash up, dash in with a jump in though. A little wait, trying to get the 2D, didn't though. Red R, PDP, corner carry, Mike, off the backboard. Palm Glitch on his DP. We got it. All right. Nice and easy. Get some damage. The wall break. Get that tension built up for the bar. Continue and go far. Excellencer, though, making him empty for dang dear life. And that's it. Excellencer on set point.
Oh, man, I love that pressure. Using everything with the chip and all that. There was no meter for Mike. Excellencer, both players having bursts going into this third round. Excellencer trying to finish the job. Don't let Mike get any kind of momentum. Nice challenge there, but unfortunately 2K does not work off. Takes the burst because of the DP counter hit. And again, DP counter, here's more damage and corner carry. Not quite a wall break, but next it's going to do it with a super available. Oh, what a trade.
He's looking for it, hunting for it, you know. He sees it through the bushes, he's gonna take the shot. Careful the gun flame, the doggy arrow, yeah, plus race backs away. DP in play, dash up 5H. Will he get off the backboard? Yes, he will. 5H into the super. Excellencer takes another 3-0 over Mike and seals it. Night-night.
Say goodbye to Mike. Your reign of terror has been put to an end by Excellencer with a double jeopardy. The way you don't want to go out, you don't want to lose to the same person twice. You think he might have had the answers, but unfortunately didn't quite work out for Mike. And Excellencer is moving on to make it to the top 3. But with a good 4th place finish, I mean, Mike was fighting his heart out, winning some big matches. You know, taking that 3-0 against Robert, beating Babuchas in a close set 3-2, but just couldn't find a footing against Excellencer. So unfortunately, just has to bow out here. And now we're down to our final 2 matches, man. Only 2 more to go here.
Final 2 matches. Oh my God, they've been fantastic. So before we get to those, though, we got to give love to what's above. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about Guilty Gear Strive getting that game award. Y'all are enjoying this action, and there's a reason why it was picked as a Game Awards Fighting Game of the Year. Guilty Gear Strive winning the best fighting game of the year. Congratulations to them on that win.
Yep. And check out Child's Play. Enter and compete in ARCREVO events. Every match we see will add more to the donation that will give up to 30,000. So please keep entering the events, like one that you'll be seeing soon. But before that, we got
the ability to take control. If you want to enter these events, take control while you're doing so. Hitboxarcade.com/ARCREVO. Check out the Hitbox and the cross sub and play those today.
And finally, make sure you register for ARCREVO America US East coming up January 15th through 16th. 2 more qualifying spots for the ARCREVO America Finals. Register now and be a part of the action.
And with all this action that we've had, we're almost to the nitty-gritty. We're almost to the finale. After this break, we're going to Losers Finals and then the Grand Finals. So don't go anywhere, because I'll know. I'm watching. See you in a second.
お頼み申すお頼み申す卒じながら冥府はいずこ外道が笑えば民が泣く諸行に拉致なき沙汰あれば魔道の始末を請負いいたす己は美老の三品侍指導死に花無用の所存
お前を前にすると立ち止まったはずの俺が追いついてくるみたいでな。だが大丈夫だディライラ。大丈夫。
There's no way you'll believe me when I say this, but I'm really hoping you guys win. Because I'd like to see you again.
It took me 10 years to find the answer to something I forgot about it in 2 seconds. That's about it.
I don't care about winning. I'm just here for the pleasure, not the fights. But you, see, this world is a broad, colorful carpet. But if you pull a single thread from beneath your feet and start to unravel it, you realize in the end that the carpet's just made of one long thread. That thread's name is necessity. Everything is connected. One may witness an unfathomable sight and call it a miracle, but that's a misnomer. It's all cause and effect, and you should never mistake necessity for fate. Humans have the freedom of choice. Come play with me again.
Can't you see I'm blazing? Still my heart is blazing. If the words kill me, I don't need a new world over you. My time is my word. Your words will never let me disobey.
The most important thing for me is drama.
sound like a silly clown, but I won't turn my back on life. One day all will run away. All I do is embrace the wounded soul. I'm a cloud of fire. People trying to delusion without reaching out for truth. So shielding have the truth, but to our brother you. Discord, preside society, your society. One day creeps into society, your society. I'm a fool, I know nothing. I take the role of a silly clown, but I won't turn my back on life. One day all will run away. All I do is embrace the wounded soul. Discord, preside society, your society. One day creeps into society, your society. I'm a fool, I know nothing.
All right, everybody, it is time. Welcome back. More ARCREVO America Mexico coming through. We have our final 2 matches of the night with a lot at stake here with losers finals. I am Raph with St. Cola, and we're going to close out strong.
Yes, sir. Remember that the winner of this losers finals is going to move on, qualify, right? They're going to qualify for the finale because the final 2 on the dot will make that spots, right? But, however, you want to win ARCREVO Mexico. You don't want to leave out here lacking and slacking. You want to be known as second place out here for the region. You want to take the victory. You want to take the championship home. Let's see who's going to make it to the grand finals. Loser side of things. What do you think about this match coming up?
I mean, both amazing players. Alethea had a great run through the winner side, taking down Babushas in a clean performance, having a rough of it against Cheeto, who won their match in winners finals. But now we've seen what Excellence have done to a player like Mike Saftik in that last match, to being the only person to really be able to beat Mike convincingly, only have lost earlier on to Cheeto. So it's going to be scary because they have shown that only one person's able to stop them so far. So, I would love to see what Alethea can do here. It's going to be aggression between both, but the problem is, Eno just gets it in, but so does Giovanna. Who gets going? Who gets going between these two? We're gonna find out right now. Losers finals, ARCREVO America Mexico with the first to 3 between Excelancer and Alethea.
I'm so excited to see this one. I mean, like you talked about the aggression, I know to have, the knockdown situation, things like that, her float. But then again, the 6P comes through from this character, and that just starts the ridiculousness as Excelancer, right? We see it as soon as he gets a knockdown, he smells blood, he's hungry, he devours every single hour. Let's see what it do there again, letting the intros rock, and I love this. They about that actually, about that heat. Loser finals to qualify to move on for the finale. But there's both have someone standing in their way. So no more lane play. All I want to see is wild, not mild out here. All I want to see is pure aggression.
That's the only way these characters can go. First game, on the line, and Excelancer. First hit, there's the pressure. You can't escape. You backdash. You get back into that corner. Big counter hit. Alethea, no, not to really throw out the burst like that. Doesn't want to get baited out for it. Oh, big hit though. Here comes Excelancer, keeping that pressure close. Slash the strike throw from Giovanna, one of the best in the game. You're gonna have to guess between throw or the close slash, especially when you don't have a real reversal. It's really hard to hold that.
That's true. Not having that reversal is real difficult to have. At the same time, Excelancer does have the DP, which is real great. So with the 6P2 to check the aerial approach, runs a burst right there, but now puts himself in the corner. Is out, again, like Excelancer's consistent amount of movement. Gold burst though, gets a Gucci, PRC will spin over that bar. Doesn't get the last hit. 6H though, misses the swing, but still gets the super. I feel like some of these drops gotta be a little bit more correct, but here we go. Staying correct with it. Coming correct. Nice. The jump need to do it. There we go. That's what we want to see. Pick it up. 5-second rule.
That's that lucky coin. That lucky coin getting the flip. Alethea answering back with a nice round, but Excelancer already having him in the corner. Try to DP the stroke to big tree. Oh, that's a big counter hit. Look at that corner confirm. Excelancer shown time and time again. They got these, and that damage half-life gone on Alethea's Eno. Dives right in. Pressure's on for Excelancer. One hit will do it, but the crouching heavy counter hit from Alethea will let her out of the corner here.
Super on wake of that hit. No blocks. Waits. Red RC to stay solid. BRC, I should say, to slow him down. Him up. Yeah, I like this with the chemical of double down with the toxicity burst and get the distance. Excelancer still in the game. Still could seal it. Jump in. Cold Slash will cancel though. Scramble situation. Couldn't find the DP right there as an anti-air. The meter is winding down. They are running in. We get that aggression and does get the win. Oh my God.
Game number 1. Alethea taking it. With despite Excelancer's strong performance just earlier, a winner in loser semis, Alethea answers back with just commanding pressure overall, and that was just what a way to start that off. Just really impressed to see them bounce back despite how aggressive Excelancer was and how well they were just putting on a show with it. That's the big thing, is like you have to call those spots, get those challenges, and again, the stroke to big trees coming through for Alethea working out so well, and if you are letting those rock, she's gonna keep taking advantage of it and making a move. So up one game. Let's see if Excelancer can bounce enter back.
We talked about how difficult it is to deal with that pressure. I have to stop that, right? Yeah, there we go. Stroke again, coming through, super situation, gets the knockdown. Look at that, just coming through with the float, no 6Ps. I like the jump P though from Alethea every so often, kind of bait out something. You're saying, listen, I'm doing something different with the floats. Goes low, the mix though, chemical, 6H, stroke. Was down the Beethoven, trying to find the far S, didn't work though. The side switch, Excelancer going in, strike though, game real strong up in the corner. Oh, the PRC trying to get him low crack. It's easy, the 2D coming through, scuffing up the shoes and seals it with the super.
Excelancer's confirmed, so crispy, just out of the air fryer, nice and fresh every time. 2S challenging the round start choke to big tree, and now here we go, strike, throw. What do you know?
Okay, cool slash 5H. Now switching up some of their sequences to go with the flip kick to go over low pressure that might come through like 5K to 2D, and I see right here a super situation once again. That's the win. The health bar, where'd it go? That's a perfect KO. I'm looking everywhere around my desk. Where'd her health go? I check my pocket. I don't see it there. What I do see is Excelancer getting in out there. Dang.
That That was an answer back. That was a quick answer back, just adding that extra aggression on. We saw like some good answers in the first game from Alethea to kind of stop it, but without like resources, it's so hard to really keep Giovanna from going in just like that. But I like to see the changes from Excelancer, challenging the stroke to victory, going with the 2 S's to stuff it out. You know, not letting Alethea, skip through the neutral, get their offense going. As long as they can keep that, they can shut Ino down. But now we're going to game number 2, tied up 1-1 here in the set.
Let's see what they do. Trade with a 2D, still going in Excelancer. It's a far slash to get the 5. Age, still canceling the doggy arrow. Every swap, applying those plus frames, forcing the burst out from Alethea. Back in the corner, and she doesn't have, it doesn't matter. She's on the wall splat. Just like that, we'll go back to neutral. Never mind, the super is fine. And that's going to also get the Oki situation plus bar at the bottom for Excelancer to build that up. Gets a counter hit. Uh-oh, DP. First. It's looking good right here. Excelancer, get the knockdown. Get knocked down, I should say.
Okay, there we go. Stroke the big tree, but the wake up overdrive, spin it to win it, taking that round back. Excelancer shutting it down. You got to be extra careful going in like that against Giovanna, who has a really good reversal super. Excelancer was quick on the trigger. But Alethea putting the pressure on. The hover dash, empty low. It's going to get the wall break, get some bar. And now here's where Ino can shine. Oh, but the jump, air dash, cross up with the jump K.
This character has such amazing neutral play. Like back to neutral, stays away from danger, backs away from the super. You're a stranger. Don't touch me. Alethea does have more than 2D catches. Are you kidding me? As a counter hit situation. YRC knockdown though. Alethea has a chance to shine. Picks him up 6H. Stroke. Picks him up. Oh no! Alethea getting got. I'm gonna see a super situation again. Ref! Go up in the corner. What's gonna happen?
No burst yet. Alethea holding on for dear life. Cross up. OTG ends it for Excelancer, up 2-1. Alethea with something in the pocket to at least survive just a little longer, but not giving it up. Not letting Excelancer get the chance to block it, but still, it's like you have to have that resource to create the space. But, be it as it may, Excelancer didn't stop. You don't see any burst surf from Excelancer. Not trying to bait anything out. And I love it. It's just Excelancer just going in, taking the damage, saying, I know how you play. I see how your style is, and I'm just going to make these hits count, keep it going, and finish your style is. And I'm just going to make these hits count, keep it going, and finish the job. Needing one more game, and we will see Excelancer not only get to Grand Finals, but qualify for ARCREVO America Finals, being the second Giovanna in this region. I am just elated, but Alethea is not out of it yet.
Not just yet. Can't prophesize the demise just yet. We've seen Alethea come back from the brink sometimes. In previous, other tournaments and things like that, this could be another one. 6H, and now getting a lot more momentum. All right, opens them up. 6H again. Chemical Love. Dash it super. Try to get that win. The Oki situation, perfect for this character. We'll see. Yeah, try to go for the empty low. Didn't work though. Excelancer trying to get the FD. Back throw. Picks him up with a close slash on the OTG. 5H. Donkey Tatsu is a turn, but still taking turn after turn.
Okay, YRC, I like that from Excelancer, getting the dash up throw here with a pixel of life left. There's the pressure here, getting the guard gauge up, avoiding the 6P, getting a big punish, still in there with the 2S, forcing the burst of Alethea, finally bursting, finding the dive. It works out so beautifully. Keeping alive, had to use a crucial resource, but all that matters is that round is still there.
Finally using the burst. Instead of just being the worst and going down, catching these back dashes with the stroke. 6H also coming into play and sitting off the note. Hard to get through that button, or that fireball, I should say. Air to air right there, gets a full conversion. The back dash gets got the counter hit. 6H again, out there waking up the no-nos on the deck. Trying to open them up, got a lot of bar to work with Red RC. What's the mix? What's on the menu? Back dashes away from the danger, but he's still back against the wall. You might fall. Jump in here, Excelancer. PRC to stay away from that throw. That could have been real bad.
Speaking of bad, the damage is huge. It backs away to avoid something. I like to jump back, so avoiding the big tree. The 2-dog counter hit. OTG's not enough, but the instant air dash jump heavy kick with the jump heavy slash, sorry, and Excelancer now. 1 round away from qualifying. 1 round away from winning losers finals.
That's all they need. The air to air right there. What a great round start. Excellence to put him in the corner. Close dash too far for the finish right there, but is back dashing away. Still getting got with the stroke. Oh, the jumping counter hit goes low again. 6-8 stroke again. Apply more of that pressure, and you see the strokes coming through to catch that for back dash. I'm into you. Sends the super out, and now we know there's Oki on the deck out there trying to stay alive and thrive and thrive. The burst, the gold edition of Gucci on the deck. The super wins gold out there with the bar. Red RC with the 153 YRC.
Counter hit! That's so much damage! Gonna go to the corner here. Alethea has to watch out. BRC, nice backdash. Short to big tree hits. Not dead yet, but the jump heavy slash. Gonna tie it up 2-2. Alethea avoiding the grasp of defeat, making it go the distance like game 5 in losers finals with so much on the line. Both players playing out of their mind. The answer to the jump super. Beating it out with a gold burst. That's a perfect answer. Avoiding the have to block it or the plus frames, right? Oh my god. Decision making is on deck with all this pressure. And now one more game will decide who makes it to grand finals, who qualifies, who can come out on top.
This is exactly what you wanted to see. This is what we wanted to see. This is what we talked about. We want to see these matches go the distance. We just want to see them go where all the players are at the same level. But who's hungrier? Who's hungrier right now? Who wants that qualifying spot? Who wants to represent Mexico the most? Who's got that hunger right now? Excellence has got him caught up in the corner. Strike though game. The tech though still gets a jump in. 5-8 Strong Itatsu into the super situation. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Almost dead. Check the red. Excellencer has the Oki to dash up. Goes low 2D. The doggy Tatsu. Set point. Excellencer.
Oh, Excellencer catching the big backdash. Alethea has gone for that a lot on defense, but getting called out. Excellencer, doggy Tatsu coming through. Nice hit. And Alethea getting some good damage here. Is going to set up the Oki with the meaty, heavy stroke the big tree. Gonna close to break the wall with super. Yes, sir. Hard knockdown done. Alethea now, she's gonna air dash for the mix. Nice backdashes though from Excellencer, trying to fight it out. Jump back with it, fights it, gets some space. The charge dust going to the sky. It's gonna be huge damage. We know the wolves love the moon. They're howling at it. Super, is that gonna work on the back end? It clashed! What? With the 6P, are you kidding me? Excellencer with no life, bring it back. Whoa, the 5P to take the round. Last round, final game.
Final round. He's going down. 2D round start. The burst though. Alethea trying to stay alive. 2D again. 2 dogs. Almost like an F2. Aerial conversion. Try to FD to stay away. That's what you have to do and play. Stroke, burst, offensive style to keep the pressure on. Red RC. It's about to be victory. One more good wheel conversion combo should do it. Dash up throw. That'll do it. Excellencer seals their spot for ARCREVO Mexico and moves on to grand finals. Loser side. Oh my god, Ref. Oh my god.
What an electrifying set. Both were just going at each other's throats. It was wild style. You said you wanted this sauce hot, not mild, and they brought it to it. Going to the final game with Excellencer taking that 3-2, eliminating Alethea at third place, but that Eno looking amazing. Great decisions, great, defensive options, but you saw Excellencer just turning it up to 11. These run-up, meaty uppercuts, just these different techniques. Even that super that went the other way, just zooming like that. Oh my gosh. I am can't believe how wild that was. But, in any match, there can only be one victor. And in this case, it is Excellencer, and we're going to have ourselves a Wednesday Night Fights Grand Finals.
Yo, Wednesday Night Fights Grand Finals set up on the deck. Also, ARCREVO Mexico Grand Finals, Chito going up against Excellencer. That's going to be Leo versus Gio to decide the champion. I know some people might be like, well, why would it matter if they're already qualified? What happens in this match? I'll tell you why it matters. Because as a warrior, as a player, at a pro level, as a high top class level player, you want the W in everything that you do. You want to be the champion of the tournament. You want to be the winner. And right here is going to decide that. You want to be the victor, the best in Mexico. You don't want anything less. If you're coming to the bracket right here, winners, grand finals or loser side, you've been working, you've been sweating. You want that victory, all right? This ain't no, we just having friendlies and stuff like that. What you want is that big W.
That's it, 100%. You want the biggest W, and you know Excelancer is going to come at Cheeto 100%. Losing in that first round, you saw that bracket there. Top 8 losing their first match 3-0. Cheeto winning that clean. And you saw the rampage that just Excelancer's been going around. 3-0, 3-0. Alethea is the only person to keep it competitive. But now it is that last shot, because we have, on the winner side, Cheeto just has to win one set. 3 games, and that's it. That's a wrap. Put a bow on it, and we're done. Put it on the Christmas tree. Happy holidays. With one set win, at least you get a reset out of Excelancer. I want to see a brawl. I want to see both players go all the way. But I know Cheto's probably trying to get this done and over with, and I respect that. But I'm rooting for Excelancer so we can see, at least for the first set.
Yeah, I want to see more. The people want to see more. But as you said, Cheeto definitely wants to finish this, right? He wants to finish it. Do it now, Gohan. Do it now. Finish the job. He wants to make sure that the momentum isn't built up, because we've seen it, loser side of rematches, things like that, where they come back from the brink. They get that heat, that fire. And speaking of fire, this is Grand Finals, ARCREVO Mexico. Cheeto, winner side. Excelancer, loser side. People, let's get it.
Oh, baby. This is for that pride, for that top spot, to say you are the champion of Mexico, to say you are the best in the region. And it's gonna be Leo versus Potemkin. Potemkin is in the building. What is this? We got a change of the script. Was there an edit that I not know about? Is Excelancer here to say I got the pocket pick to make it work? Counter hit at the beginning. There is the Garuda, the backdash from Cheeto, and I am just bewildered that Giovanna's been put on the bench for this.
I think she can fight this character just fine, but maybe there's something Excelancer sees in this matchup or has ready for Cheeto. Wants to do something different, but if you're gonna do it, it's a good time to do it early in the set to make that reset happen. If you figure that it's not gonna happen, if possible. Cheeto already getting into him. Leo does a fantastic job of getting into this character, and right here you see the juggles, the Harlem Globetrotters, and off the backboard, the air throw. There you go, right back down on the ground. OTG with the last hit right there. One final one to do. One could like DP to Red RC would seal it, but Excelancer not backing down.
Oh, nice grab though from Excelancer. Gonna go for that full range. The trade and the clash. Nice blocks from both players after that sequence. This is still round number 1, and the overhead into the crouching heavy slash. Cheeto. First round, first blood struck.
Sudden pop pick. Will it be that way? Okay, the DPM play gets a hard knockdown, but the throw all wake up throw. Try to put it back to sleep, tuck him in. And slash right there, trying to find that cancel. Oh, gets the knockdown, 2K2D. And the Garuda. 6H. And immediate cancel, get the knockdowns. Gonna get more damage. Oh!
Alright, beats it clean with the reversal. The Eisenstern going through the Garuda impact. And then we see that 2D from Leo, and it's airborne on counter hit, leads to a good combo, and is only so negative, it's so hard to punish. Nice jump heavy, gonna go up, go down, take him on a ride, get in that airplane, zip zoom, counter hit, don't be pressing, and one more hit here. Oh, the fadeaway, the throw from Excelancer, low that PRC from both players.
That's so smart. Garuda down, call in the corner, gets a knockdown, takes a burst off the table, you're the worst, and finds a finish. Okay, Excelancer. Actually finding some decent sequences in these scramble situations. In the throw though, you cannot do that run through. I'm in deep. Doubling down with the Garuda. Trying to find the knockdown slide head. This time Cheeto dodging out of that sequence. Mega Fistol coming through again. One good thing in this matchup is you can't do the Mega Fistol against the fireballs or any sequences. But here we go, Cheeto get the side switch though.
The idea behind the Potemkin buster there. Excelancer just try to figure something out. We're gonna get the wall break with the unblockable to step on. I'm not gonna use the meter for it yet, but use it for the BRC drifts. Avoids the gold burst. No, sir, you can't have it. Dive, dive, dive. Break that wall. Cheeto with the advantage here. Has the meter and do another BRC drift. There it is. Go for the cross through. Nice block from Excelancer, but only blocked for so long. Game 1, Cheeto.
Leo, definitely make sure you can't block for too long. He said, you can't block for too long. You ain't that strong, dog. I am the king of the jungle. It's in the name. But then again, we got to see, I feel like Excelancer at this point, to me, it is part of the pick that is Pop, right? Because Pop be suffering in the neutral, fireballs, cross situation, doesn't have the best reversals, can't even wake up with it. Are we going to see them stick with the pot, or is it time to switch back to Geo? They're staying with the pot. Loser side. What a risk. But you know what? Listen, I'm on the mic, not the stick. So let's see what it do.
That's right. I mean, game number one, it came down to one like bad decision. That Potemkin Buster unfortunately messed it up for Excellencer, so I like it. Just keep it going. He had some success. But Cheto, you know, been here before. Goal burst, knew you were gonna go for the uppercut. No, sirree, Bob. And the pressure here from the Garudas. So 2 times in a row, it's been double Garuda into the 2K2D. Cheto just blocks it out. There's the good Gantor, get off me. Save with your chest.
Get a little bit of that distance, close slash. Oh, you won't last. No bar to find the finish though. What's the touch? I like that he didn't go for the DP this time. 2K2D gets the knockdown. Back in the mix, back in the blender. Okay, back and forth in play. The overhead this time. One more touch of the super actually might seal it. Oh, this sequence right here is deadly. Goes for the BRC to stay solid. BRC in play. Dot kick, Red RC trying to open him up. 2K2D knockdown. Look at all these mixes. My man is a bartender. Excellencer has to stay sober.
Oh, that comeback with so little life, but Cheto just taking every good decision, using the resources so well. Counter hit, gonna get the Potemkin Buster here, break the back, make him humble going in. Big damage already there, but nice challenge with the Eisenstern. Gonna get the cross through, other side, block on the burst, we're going to the corner, coast to coast.
Picking up the K, that wake up super has gotten the distance right there. Getting some distance on the deck. You gotta maneuver, get the 6H and things like that, but there's the area right there. Full conversion, new this season. Tech, careful now. Chito's got a lot of bar to utilize and thrive, but the command grab will send him down to the ground. Put him in the ground like an earthworm. This set is partly adjourned as Excellencer start to find more and more methods of coming through.
Like I said, it's just, you'd think that Excellencer is just a Potemkin main. Like Geo who? I don't know, but there we go. Getting everything. Forced the burst out, just a blue burst, so not the worst thing in the world for Excellencer. Already got a lot of life lead. Oh, too far for the too heavy to connect, but here comes the Garudas. To chase down with the full combo, gonna break the wall, finish the job 1-1. Excellencer Potemkin on the board.
That is shocking. Because to be honest, I was looking at this match, I was like, there ain't no way. When you see this dude in play with this Leo, there's no way you're gonna be able to stay solid. Ain't no way. But the neutral's been really great. Their corner play has been really great too. Like threatening, you know, even if you leave the corner, we got the you know, aerial command grab, and then sticking them with the buttons, and the great wake up decision for the super. If I'm Cheto, I'm looking at those wake up supers like, dang, I have to deal with them. They're not involved. You can find a way to smooth through, but then again, the neutrals has been fantastic from Excellencer, so it's hard to say that this was not the right pick. I'm sorry. I'm a believer. It's Sunday and I'm a believer.
Goal burst, I like that. But even better, nice reversal through Gigantor behind me even. Say it with my butt. Got it going on. I'm telling you, Potemkin, what is packing back there? I don't know. I don't want to know. Here's that pressure on in the corner. Cheto's in danger. Nice jump dust and escapes, putting Excellencer in the corner from it.
Smart to use that back pistol to deal with the 6H right there. Close slash, 5P, PRC, close slash, the headbutt, trying to give him a headache. All counter hit. Dash up. You try to do jump D. You are looking ridiculous, but now you're looking free. Had to use the burst to stay solid. That would have been damn near the end and the win for Excellencer.
And now we're just doing the dance. Staying pretty, get the back dash, catches it with the PRC. The round goes to Excellencer. Great use of the meter to stop time, react to Cheto's backdash, and take the first round of game 3. Cheto backing it up. Ooh, beats the slider with the 2D. I like that because again, it's 2D from Leo avoids attacks like that. Running through, nice blocks and nice throw from Excellencer.
Boy, it's a 2S. Okay, do the armor, 2H. Get that ground pound going. Off the K right there. Again, the stance cancel. Catching those limbs underneath. Jump H to the counter hit. Side switch with it. Overhead. 2H. There's the win. Chito dancing on him.
Oh my goodness. And that was just to tie up the rounds. But what an answer back. Excellencer go working through little by little. But Chito just all needs to start is just his one hits in the corner, overhead, gotta guess, break the wall, send him flying. That man's got frequent flyer mouth at that point, but at second neutral, just going from a Potemkin Buster, heck yeah.
What a grab, what a grip. Needs a lot more to do it though. Excellencer trying to build some bar, but the jump H coming through, gets a counter hit. 5K6K situation right there. Cheeto with the super on reaction. And now gets Oki and his bar to work with. Excellencer Dyer will die to this last hit. Cheeto on tournament game point. Bro.
I love it.
What a comeback.
I love it. Just wait, because you know, that's the thing. Potemkin's with enough tension. It's like, guys, they're gonna go for those, they're gonna go for the hammer fall. It's not a low, but it's an armor move that advances forward. You block it, you get the RC for your Potemkin, you put on the Garuda pressure, and Cheeto was just ready, locked and loaded. As soon as he saw it, go for the invincible super, blow right through, and perfect. Just everything there. And again, that's the player matchup, that's the character matchup, and the player matchup. These two have fought each other plenty of times. Plenty of times. So they know these little intricacies. That's why you see Excellencer with this pick, saying I probably just have better results running this, you know, Potemkin against, you know, the Leo from Cheeto. But Cheeto just needing the one, needing just one more big game to take it home and be your champion.
So close to doing so, avoids the command grab. Gold burst does come through from Excellencer, using some of that bar right there to get the PRC right into it. Corner push, Garuda. Careful now, PRC again. Yo, air throw though, Cheeto. See, you're trying to shine. 2S, put the hands on the man. Ground pound.
This is the scary part. Reset to neutral here. That goes in Excellencer's favor. Just chilling with the normals. I like it, just waiting it out. Doesn't have the bar for an RC yet. There it is. Doesn't do it because Cheeto was expecting him to cancel. But now Cheeto gets the hit, is going to be able to set the pressure with the turnaround, breaking ankles, and one. Ooh, nice YRC though from Excellencer. Slow it down.
Just calling it nice and easy. Excellencer can still do this, can still stave off that tournament point that's staring him down in the face. But Shield's looking to put him in his place. The knockdown slide head with the 502K. Immediate burst to stay solid to stay in the game. PRC waits for the DP. No empathy, no sympathy for that DP. Puts it down to the ground with the throw.
Tell him to get him out. Get this out of here. I know. One step ahead. And then the 6P immediately into the heat knuckle. I like that. Good damage. Potemkin Buster whiffs. And good knockback from Cheeto, who resets it with the run through. And now we're going to be playing the wall ball back and forth. Misses the wall break. And here comes immediate super. What's the answer?
Just block it out. Staying solid. Get into him. Side gets the overhead. Off the S again. Reset off the K. Yo, my man's pressing all the buttons and will do the damn duty. One good touch.
No, denied! Again toward denied, and now we are truly on tournament point, championship point. Cheeto with chance for a big win. Runs through, nice throw from Excellencer, but out of the corner. Cheeto gets the room to work with.
Jump H, okay. DP, burst, puts him back to neutral. But again, these run-throughs, I like that neutral to deny that and apply some damage too. 2S, try to find the shoulders and the Garuda 6H, that's a lot of damage. Check the red, my man's almost dead. PRC right back at him. Slow down, look like a clown.
Run through again. Here comes the back turn pressure from Leo. It's gonna try to even up the life totals. Mega Fist doesn't work out, but the win comes in with the nice sequence and the combo. I don't think it didn't look like Cheeto was ready for it with the counter. It was a great timing there. So beautiful from Excellencer, who ties it up 2-2 here in the first set of grand finals. I mean, Cheeto still just needs one more to finish the job, but now we're at one more chance for a reset, one more game. Excellencer can take it to another set, and we can get some more delicious matches here.
We definitely could. I'm definitely hoping for that. I'm a believer of Excellencer's Potemkin right here. Finding answers against the run through, right? Neutral jump, we've seen the throw, neutral jump H, getting the counter situation, and Cheeto needs to be able to convert at damn near every situation. You're giving the opportunity for this character to come back. And pop players, they love that. They love to see, you know, that bar on the deck. Still, Cheeto is one game away from tournament play. Burst, again, immediately on that DP, doesn't want no hard knockdown to deal with.
Okay, doesn't get the full conversion off the anti-air 5P, but nice challenge with the armor. We blocked those, we punished those. Oh, the bursters comes out though. Huge damage didn't come through. So it works out for Cheeto, who keeps on the burst, gets the counter hit into a confirm.
Overhead. Yeah, get that corner push. Reset. Oh, he tried a little bit too much. The fancy footwork, now caught for the corner. BRC just gets out of that situation. Trying to fall off the DP, risk it all, you're about to fall. All for that decision. Has to run the burst to stay solid. With the PRC, yeah, that should be the victory with the 2H. X-Lancer about to reset the bracket.
One more away. One more round away to do it. Cheeto gets the first hit into the reset overhead. Now here comes the back turn pressure. This is where Leo shines. We've seen X-Lancer show some good defense against it, but he only defends for so long. There's the low, continuing on. Look how much meter Cheeto has now after all that, only 15 seconds in. Full tension bar. Gonna catch the up back with the grab. Gold burst from X-Lancer. We're gonna get the reaction. You cannot hammer fall me, sir. Break the wall. Perfect. And now, tournament point again.
Cheeto needs this. Take this momentum. Do not let X-Lancer get this momentum. We've seen X-Lancer deal with just fantastic neutral play. Been building up bar when he needs to. Not the situations. Getting close to S. Again, trying to work into the corner. Counter hit will definitely help. The push. Careful, those air grabs too could build up the risk gauge. Even on block, Red RC. Stagger step and some of these normals. And the ankle save you. So now Cheeto trying to fight up with the back throw though. A throw though from Cheeto. Side switch. Opens him up low. The end one. Just up in the throw. Yo, he needs this to reset the bracket. BRC, there's the reset bracket victory. X-Lancer doing it. Doing the duty. On job. He's on job.
Ooh, this Potemkin pick working out so well because there was no Potemkin in winter side top 8. It was just all Geo, and the Geo got smoked. So I love this idea from X-Lancer to say, I'm gonna just throw a wrench in everything, bring out the Potemkin, and it's working so well. Now we're at the point both players are in the loser side. We're down to the final set, the Shin Grand Finals between these two, and you can do anything at this point. You can see any kind of setup. We can pick whatever characters we want. I feel like it's still going to be a Potemkin, but you never know.
Right.
But we got a fresh one. We got a fresh one.
I feel like these are guilty grand finals right here. Can we start, Arcs, can we make that a thing? Guilty grand finals? Because that's what they are to me, But as we see right here, X-Lancer with a pop pick actually gets the job done at the precipice. But I feel like some of the reverses, like, okay, cool, I understand your style, I understand what you're trying to do. You've got your little reset. Let me get into you. Cheeto could also formulate a better game plan. Some of that also is just making the run-throughs a little bit more ambiguous and using the bar better and less BPs. Let's see who is going to come out on top. Guilty grand finals, Cheeto versus X-Lancer, bro. I'm getting tight out here. I don't know who's gonna take it. I didn't think the pop pick was gonna do it, but I'm sorry. You got a real one.
X-Lancer knew. X-Lancer went into it like saying, if I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna go down with this really big gamble, and it's paying off so well. But here comes Cheeto with the pressure, nice blocks on the overhead, fades away with it, gets the counter hit with the backwards Mega Fist, and now bring him down. PRC, okay, didn't get the command grab, but Cheeto being very evasive, as always.
Now offensive, overhead. Up in the corner, we'll find the overhead. I like the scally situations, find the overhead, applying the mix. One more good hit will do it. Yeah, off the 6K Red RC. There's your victory with the headbutt. Love the aggression back on the deck. A lot more mixes. Just has to be careful about getting opened up. We've seen X-Lancer deal with the run through so many times. One good counter at jump age could be a lot of damage for Pot.
Exactly. Ooh, slide hit now. We're both playing on neutral game. Immediate burst on the anti-air 2S from Potemkin. Oh, big in with the Mega Fist. Oh, and the trade! But that came out so well for X-Lancer. Got big damage, was the burst out with the jump dust. So nice from Cheeto. At least getting a valuable resource out of X-Lancer. And there's a knockdown from Sidehead. What's the pressure? What's the guessing? The throw, the patience from X-Lancer just going in. Try to empty the command grab. Didn't work out. And now Cheeto on the offense.
Overhead. Getting in the slash. Heavy. B. PRC. 2H. Ground pound. We set off the K. Again, the ground with a guard break, I should say. Knockdown though. Excellence of the trade. This time, Cheeto canceling for a backdash. Instead of just seeing if it's going to send, let's go for the backdash to stay solid. Hard up some bar. There's the jump D. Fireball play. Slide head. He's in. He's in again.
There we go. Oh, he got the backdash. The double fist punch. Nice 6 heavy. 4 heavy breaking it 2. Tying it up. Rounds apiece between both remaining players. But that's okay. Not a full conversion. A little too far. But great throw reaction there from X-Lancer, putting Cheeto in the corner.
Immediately. Hard knockdown addition. I like that. Also able to get the side switch to the overhead 2S ground pound burst though. Get the distance. X-Lancer back in neutral, but now you have to navigate. I like how he's navigating the fireball, sleeping those off the table, saying, I will do slide head and knock you down, make you look like a clown, and get some damage on the deck. You're never free on this screen. Jump H. We'll find the cancel. 6P though. Cheeto now finding answers to some of these cancels off the 5H and into the super. This is damage and Oki. And we'll build the bar. Cheeto promises to take it.
Oh, Reddit! That was so nice patience on that because Potemkin has the ability to PRC heavily Potemkin Buster. The start of that super will be invulnerable, so you PRC it, use the invulnerability to go through and get a command grab, but Cheeto with the delayed back turn slash, get a big counter hit and a big game 1.
Sheesh. All right. I see less DPs. I see when he makes the clashes, now he's adjusting immediately in the matches. Because now when he goes for the clash, he'll just like do a backdash against Wake Up Garuda, which I think is really smart. He's starting to put more defense on the deck in terms of, I don't want to get opened up by this character, because you see the damage that the character does do. And then when you let him get into you, he just builds up a ton of bar. He builds up a ton of meter to get going. You don't want that. 1 on the board though, in this reset bracket.
There you go. Good challenge to punish on the Hammerfall break. And now try to move forward little by little. Nice run through again. Gets a counter hit. And now Cheeto on the offensive with the overhead. There we go. Keep it going. Stay in this back. I don't even want to look at you anymore. You disgust me. You grappler picking monstrosity. Big super with the wall break. Cheeto with a big lead here.
He needs this. The momentum 5P is an anti right there. A lot more X-Lancer has to do to stay solid. DP immediately red RC. This match is free. Cheeto dominating and deleting a lot of the forward momentum X-Lancer wanted to do.
X-Lancer maybe has to chill a little bit with the Hammerfall RC. Cheeto's showing multiple answers at this point. Multiple ways of avoiding it and breaking through it and punishing it. So now we'll see what the changes are. We got that back turn stance. I'm gonna parry everything. You dash forward. I'm gonna meet you there with the back turn slash. And back turn is the true MVP here. Oh, here we go. Another good start from Cheeto.
I'll get your point in the super. I like this. Won't kill, but it will put him in prime position. Does get the meter boost, damage boost, and the Oki. So many things that this character can do. Want to go for the dash up throw. Didn't get it though. Has put him in the corner and has bar. Super to send it. Or 6P red RC. Into ground pound in the victory. Cheeto again on tournament point. This time, we're seeing a way more dominant set.
And again, the answers are there every time. X-Lancer's just trying to take advantage of their bar to keep that going, but no, denied every single time. Cheeto just, I lost that first set, lost the first set in grand finals, and has really made just great adjustments on a lot of his little things. He's answering it so well. And now, just needs 1 game to X-Lancer's 3. X-Lancer staying to Potemkin. They've committed. For sure.
Committed?
There's no Geo on the table. Man. There's nothing there. It's locked in Potemkin the rest of the set. But can they, surmount this mountain? Can they get past Cheeto, who just needs 1 more repair?
Man, I don't know. This is looking difficult. Finds a punish. Not the biggest, but it's trying to go for a reset off the 6H. It's a knockdown with the special slash. And trying to get that corner push again over and over again. 6P as an anti-air on the deck. Doesn't want to risk the DPs. Not like that. PRC, 2H ground pound. Trying to get that wall break situation, get the meter going, and the guard will do it.
Great counter there on the jump back heavy slash. Would have beaten out the Mega Fist as well. There's a PRC out of X-Lance, a lot of resources lost. This PRC should do it with the finish. And now Cheeto, tournament point, match point, looking to do a 3-0, saying I couldn't 3-0 you a second time, so I'm going to lose that first set of grand finals so I can 3-0 you once more.
Here, in grand finals at the finale, Cheeto, you gonna do it to him like that? It's got the bar at the bottom to cook with. What's on the menu? It might be X-Lancer. You see the bar, he can use a lot here. He can go for the super situation, he gets the knockdown, obviously. A lot he can do for RC cancels too, and DPs, defense and offense. And speaking of bar, X-Lancer able to get the gold edition, the gold burst, the Gucci with the super, denied with the blocks applied. Red RC to stay solid, to keep the pressure going still. As we go up in the corner, wrist gauge cranked up. So the fireball, Cheeto trying to stay solid. Red RC, here we go though. Garuda burst and put it back in the corner.
Do it again. You on a burst now? Oh, gets a hit, but instead Cheeto, I like the up back. Launching away from the Garuda, Oh, the 6 heavy slash, but nice reaction to the run through, getting the grab. Go gets the hit. X-Lancer though doesn't get the Potemkin Buster. Gets the wall break at least. Oh man, this is still X-Lancer has to be careful. Staying alive here just barely. PRC, nice reversal.
DP. Just this man's gangster. Oh my God, PRC. Oh, X-Lancer's still alive. Ref, he's still alive.
He's still in there! Read the backdash! 2P shoulder tackle. Beautiful stuff. But the 2D doesn't get the full conversion there. But you're putting X-Lancer in the corner. Great stuff from Cheto. Gets the jump and punish. Full combo. Let's go.
2S. Make it back, make it Fisto still blocked out. Cheto banging away from the Garudas at play. We know the sequences that the X-Lancer would like to go to get the Garudas going on. The bar is strong right here. Cheto looking for a nice, good sequence to put him against the wall. Maybe a super also. PRC actually gonna use that bar for the back turn. 5K, for the overhead, careful now. This could be it right here. Cheto trying to send this way out of the tournament. Overhead, burst to stay out, but still, he can still get in, get the win. Garuda, he's up close and personal. Jump P, 2K, oh my God, he's in. Against the wall.
Oh,
There's no 2H.
big damage. Oh, the gold burst, the punish from X-Lancer. PRC's not enough. Doesn't get a full combo. Cheeto still with the advantage here. The up back to 6P. Oh no.
Anybody's game, still got the fireball. At this is trying to find an opening. Anywhere, 2K, anything. Careful now. Oh, almost got the throw bait back like a Fisto in play. And X-Lancer stayed alive.
Oh my God, X-Lancer catching the nice, just the backwards Mega Fist again, the corner. Fighting like a corner, just like a cornered mouse. You think you have it, you think you got it perfectly set up. But no, just X-Lancer so content, battling out in the corner. It's not that easy. Happy to be trapped there because you unlock the full potential of backwards Mega Fist. You know it can happen. Cheto didn't punish it, took the big hit, and now we're continuing on. We were getting so close. They had a great advantage there, but X-Lancer showing that, again, the Potemkin is not one to be trifled with.
It really isn't. The defense, he's still hanging on by a thread. Burst situations, maybe they seem like they're kind of wily, but it's just enough to stay solid. Back like a Fisto and things like that, blocking it out, find these last hits to do it. Back dash, and now finds a throw. This is what I'm talking about. These defensive tactics where you don't have DPs, you don't have quick buttons, you have to find those reads like a Liberian, my friend, and X-Lancer is excellent at it.
Man, the only person so far that's been able to punish those run-throughs so well. Still a couple that get hit, but that's gonna happen. Oh, throw PRC, force the burst out from Cheeto. That's a big one for X-Lancer. Used a lot of bar for it, but it's not too bad. Not a bad situation.
Absolutely, Justifin, there's the throw again. We see Justifin coming out from X-Lancer too to ensure that he gets that punch, that throw at least on the knockdown. Here we go, cross up city. Off the backboard once again, Harm low trotters. It's the overhead situation, avoids, back make a Fisto, just sends out the super. Even this won't hit, this will be good to lock them down. And he's going down. Cheeto on set point after that super. That was sick, Rat.
The Slidehead came out and got blown up, and now Cheeto again. Tournament point, backwards Mega Fist. X-Lancer giving up the ground to take a little bit of breathing room though.
Loving that Justifin right there from Cheeto. That was fantastic. That shows the defense also from him that runs something different. Instead of just relying upon DPs and things like that in 6Ps, he's now putting the Justifin, and now it might be the end. X-Lancer had the person stay solid.
Scary. Okay, there's the backdash, gets out of the Potemkin Buster. Nice punish there from Cheeto, gets the back turn mix-up, and now we see their potential, how powerful they are. Overhead, gets a hit, one more after this. Can we finish the job? The counter connects, not the full catch. Oh,
One touch. X-Lancer still alive. Red RC, about to be the victory for Cheeto. There's the throw, and Cheeto is your winner of ARCREVO Mexico.
Well
my God,
done,
what a set.
Leo Whitefang, the king, retains the throne, and Cheeto takes the big first place victory here at ARCREVO America, Mexico, over so many strong opponents, eliminating X-Lancer to finish the job after a crazy grand finals. What a beautiful set that was.
Fantastic. Yo, shout out. I gotta give, first of all, shout out to X-Lancer to come through with the pot. I like the idea, I like the approach, I like the defense. The defense, it's just not enough aggression and not enough there's just a little fine tuning, right? When you have a character that maybe you don't mean as much as hardcore. You don't get to have that full practice, but then again, you do have the finals if you want to whip that out. But Tato though, just coming through with the defense, like also pulling back on their bad factors too. So, oh my God, man, that
Big
was
time.
so smart. It's important, right? To like, Leo players out there, all you do is DPs and things like that. Think about other things like the Justifin that we also saw from Cheto to make sure that he got the negative frames, and deal with the, slide head and stuff like that. The super as well. And now we're seeing their path. Raph, look at this. 3-0, 3-0.
It's beautiful.
Fantastic.
It's crazy. But there's so many matches that went 3-2. It was like never like 3-1. It was either 3-0 or the distance. 3 games or 5 games. It's competitive, is just one word you can use for this amazing top 8, and just a beautiful display of the prowess of the entire country of Mexico and all the amazing players who are a part of it. And they made such a great show. Cheto, who did big, 3-0s to get to grand finals, and excellent, running through the just crazy people who were down there in the losers, making it so far. And that's what I would have expected from 2 players who will be representing Mexico in the ARCREVO America finals. So we now have a Leo and another Giovanna. So joining Flash Metroid and Days is Cheeto and Excelancer.
Excellent play by all the competitors in the top 16 and top 8. But we also have some X's we got to point out in terms of awards. Is that not right? Production, show us a little bit of love for Guilty Gear Strive. That's right, people. Guilty Gear Strive has won the Game Awards. It is the winner of the best fighting game of the year, and that is absolutely clear. So, shouts to them to get that win. Shouts to Arxis for putting on this fantastic game in all facets.
For sure. Couldn't have done it without them, and we can't do it without Child's Play, an awesome charity that is being supported by ARCREVO. As every match that happens in ARCREVO will help to donate towards Child's Play up to $30,000. So please enter the remaining tournaments and up the donations to help out the kids.
And you don't have to donate your hands. If you want to play on something a little bit more comfortable, take control of your controller. Go to hitboxarcade.com/ARCREVO to learn more about the hitbox and cross up.
And if you loved what you saw this weekend, then make sure you sign up if you are on the US East for ARCREVO America US East, January 15th through 16th, a whole weekend of all the killers on that side of the country. Gonna battle it out for the 2 spots they're allotted. So we've seen 4 qualifiers. We got 2 more coming up very soon. Sign up, please, by checking out that website at the link. But, we're not worried about that now, because we still got a while till then. But, man, I would just love to hear about what the winner has to think of all this, of everything that happened this weekend. What about you?
I definitely want to know what's in the mind of a Leo player, a smart one at that. When we come back from the break, we're going to have an interview with a special somebody. Stick with us.
お頼み申すお頼み申す卒じながら冥府はいずこ外道が笑えば民が泣く諸行に拉致なき沙汰あれば魔道の始末を請負いいたす己は美老の三品侍指導死に花無用の所存
お前を前にすると立ち止まったはずの俺が追いついてくるみたいでな。だが大丈夫だディライラ。大丈夫。
There's no way you'll believe me when I say this, but I'm really hoping you guys win. Because I'd like to see you again.
It took me 10 years to find the answer to something I forgot about it in 2 seconds. That's about it.
I don't care about winning, I'm just single thread from beneath your feet and start to unravel it, you realize in the end that the carpet's just made of one long thread. That thread's is necessity. Everything is connected. One may witness an unfathomable sight and call it a miracle, but that's a misnomer. It's all cause and effect, and you should never mistake necessity for fate. Humans have the freedom of choice. Come play with me again.
Can't you see I'm blazing? Still my heart is blazing. If the words kill me, I don't need a new world over you. My tribe is my word. Your words will never let me disobey.
The most important thing for me is drama.
Welcome back, everyone, to the epilogue of ARCREVO America, Mexico. And what a wild ride it's been, with so many amazing matches up till the very end. Oh, I am out of steam, and I've just been here watching, talking about it. What about you, St. Cole? How are you feeling right now?
Bro, I'm the same way. It's been fantastic play all throughout the top 16 and top 8 brackets. Fantastic region, especially a region that people, don't really get to see. Doesn't really get that much shine, including on the rest of the, the rest of the region, stuff like that, just smashed together. But when you see that they're separated, you can see the play that they have today. And let's take a look at the bracket, get a little bit of a review that we saw in terms of players, not only in, obviously we had yesterday with the top 16 all the way leading up to this. We had fantastic play with Cheeto, taking 3-0, but you had the great boss player, Kenny Ball, coming through Danny with that ridiculous Kai, AR Robert and Mike trying to make that run back. Did fantastic until he met X-Lancer, which was a 2-time double Jeopardy victory. Man, that's super aggressive. How'd you feel about some of these matches, bro?
Honestly, just simply amazing. Like, Alethea pushing through solo with that making it to that losers finals. I know they wanted the second, at least second place to qualify for how hard they worked, especially with that big win over Babushas. That was, but definitely they showed their power. they always said they
Yeah.
got the potential, but now they put it to paper, and that was really fun. But end of the day, Cheetu and Exolancer were the ones that reigned supreme, with Cheetu just, losing one set when it came to grand finals, but at the end of the day, with that big 3-0, like the big victory to round it off, man, just overall can't ask for better representation for Mexico going into the ARCREVO America finals.
I mean, if this is any representation of like what we're going to see at ARCREVO in terms of like the level of play, it's going to be super exciting. And as you said, great representation for a scene that really doesn't get enough shine and love. And I feel like we should give them a little bit of shine by interviewing the winner of this tournament. I feel like it'd be a great idea to check out what they have to say, not only about their play, but also the interview. Let's take a look right here. Top spot, obviously Cheeto, but Exolancer, of course, will be qualifying to the top 4 right there as well. But man, Leo reigns supreme. That's the king, right?
That's right. Number 1 always up there, but Exolancer showing up with the Geo and the Potemkin at the end, doing a great job. And Alethea, she did such a wonderful job getting to that 3rd place with the amazing Eno. And finally, it was Mr. Mike Saftig rounding out your top 4 there, and just phenomenal for all 4 of these players. Just great representation from all of them. But Cheeto is the big winner here. Leo Whitefang in the building, doing the dang thing.
All right, let's see if we can hear from the winner himself, the representative, one of the representatives, or the top representative at least right now, what they have to say about their play. Brother, how are you doing? How are you feeling? You just won ARCREVO Mexico. How are you feeling?
I am actually like really happy, and I can finally like relax myself. You know what I mean? I've been struggling like the whole week. It was like, it is like on the weekend right now. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. And when the time was coming, I was like, it is tomorrow. It's like, how can I sleep today? I don't know. It's been really tough.
You couldn't see like any kind of nervousness or like that in your play. You were on top of it 100%. Like, how did you prepare for this weekend, especially knowing you'd go up against the people in your own region that will probably know you the best?
I know a lot of the good players in the scene, and actually when I saw like the bracket done, I was like, okay, who do I have to fight? And I know like most of them, so I know what they play, and I actually like practice days before, and actually like the whole week I've been playing like nonstop. Like I am like, I want to win, I need to, like I was really looking for this tournament.
And you found it.
I like that.
You found it.
I was just going to quickly say, like, speaking of the bracket, like, who do you feel like were your worst, I should say, hardest matches? Not as, maybe player or matchup wise, who do you feel were your hardest matches when you look back?
I think Exolancer and Robert were like really hard for me, because both of those matches I was like the first one going to the stream, so I was like really shaky, and you're like I don't know how this is going to go. And the Soul matchup is a matchup like he can delete you, and it's like really tough. But rather than that, I will say like all the matches I was like nervous, I was shaky and scared, but when I had to play, I am like, I came here to win.
That's good. It showed 100%. It showed. It was really, really fun. But now, like, the question is, since you qualified again, congratulations, you qualified for the ARCREVO America finals. Is it be your first time traveling to like the United States? Is this something you've been before? I'm just curious to see, with now that you're the next step that's coming up.
Nah, I mean, I have traveled to the USA before, because I used to live like in the north of Mexico, so going to the USA is like something really casual, we will call it like that. Something that you will do in the weekend and stuff like that. But I have never gone to compete, like this is the first time, and I am actually like looking forward to it. I am really excited.
Heck yes, that's always good to hear. Speaking about your region, let's talk about Mexico as a region itself, because it gets looped into the rest and all that stuff like that. So I want to hear what you think about your scene. I want to hear from the person in the scene what you think about Mexico, overall level of play, the character diversity and stuff like that. Tell me about Mexico.
I will say that Mexico is a strong region because like we like to grind every day and stuff like that. But some of them, like other regions, don't look at us like as a strong region. But you gotta know, like with the rollback, I am like really grateful with it because I used to play like another game before this one, and it was really tough to play. Like it is almost like impossible to get the good level because you are not able to play even with the person that you are like next to. And with the rollback, it's like, yo, I can play with people from the United States, from Canada. It is like the level is just going to like explode, like going really high, and I am like so grateful with it. And you can see like the matches were like really good. The last match was like really, really good, really intense. I love that match. I was actually feeling so happy while playing it because you could feel like I could lose at any moment, or he or Excelancer could lose at any moment, and it was like really fun. And you can see like there is like level. Yeah, I am actually like I do care about winning, but having a fun match is the best thing that you can have, in my opinion, of course.
Oh yeah.
And the only problem that I will say is the fact that there is like no multi-platform way to play. So I know like there's a lot of people from the PlayStation that only play on PlayStation, and a lot of people that plays on PC.
Hmm.
That is like what I was really struggling because I barely play with people from PlayStation and stuff like that. Even you could see like top four was PC. You're saying.
I see. Yeah, that's a good point to bring up. I mean, but I'm glad you had fun with it, and it showed. We had a fun time too, watching and getting all hype over it. So good stuff on that. And then, I guess my last question would be just anything that you want to say to everyone who's been watching and also cheering for you today. Any words to the fine folks here spectating?
Thank you so much. Like I haven't said something since I don't know, Wednesday or something like that. I was like I am going to compete and I want to win and that's it. But I was like not saying nothing, not even to my friends because I was like focusing so hard. But I know and I saw like some of them were like looking forward to me, like how do you say it? Apoyándome. Uh,
They had that.
Supporting me, yeah. They were supporting me, and I saw it like on many discords, on Twitter, on everywhere, and I am like so grateful for them to be supporting me. Like thank you so much for being there for me. Thank you.
Well, my last question, I'm going to use it so you can plug yourself. Where can the people find you? I see that you stream every so often. What's going on? Where can people find you? And what are you doing? What
They
are you
can
up to?
always find me on Twitch. Like I stream like almost every day. This week I was not streaming because, as I told you before, I wanted to do my best. But usually I do stream every day, and like most of the time, right? Like almost every day I try to because I almost every day I am playing. So you can find me on my Twitch, which is like Cheto Gamer, like with double O, just like below me, and yeah, you can always find me there. I am always like playing matches with the people, no matter where you are, like PlayStation, PC. If you want to play and I can play with you, I am down. Like no matter what. Even if you are like floor 5, I am down to play.
He said you're gonna need all the practice for the big events coming up. So again, great stuff to you, making it all the way, getting a big win, and just go playing out of your mind. So congrats for sure, for sure.
Thank you so much. If I can say like something else is to the Discord, to the Unicorn, thank you so much for letting me in because you can grind in that place, in that Discord. And it is great. The people there is like so helpful, like so good, and they are so kind. And actually, thank you. Another one, thank you so much from AF Guadalajara. Banda, los quiero mucho. Muchas gracias por estar ahí. Los quiero, banda. Thank you so much. And well, that's it.
Well, thank you so much for coming through. We appreciate you putting on some fantastic play in your entire region too, as well. You have a wonderful night. Go celebrate. Go, go have fun. Go live
Yeah,
with us.
Yeah, I'm about to, and I'm going to sleep like a baby.
Well
Take the
deserved.
fattest of naps.
100%.
Yeah. We'll catch you later, brother. Appreciate you coming through.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
That was your champion, Cheto the big winner here. One more time, ARCREVO America, Mexico. You see it there at the top spot with the Leo Whitefang. Well done. Awesome player. And looking forward to seeing what they can do now that they're going to those finals.
I'm looking forward to people also recognizing Mexico as its own scene, as its own stuff. You saw the power, the level of play out here. You saw the energy. You saw the amazing aggression in people who are taking new, factors and turns to some of these characters, like boss and things like that. Energetic, entertaining. I love it, and I hope people at home, hope y'all loved it too. If you do love it, make sure you follow all these players, everyone in the top 16, top 8s, Chito especially too as well. Give them a follow on Twitch. You can, see this play not only here, but on their sites as well.
That's right. Well, St. Cola, it's been a long road these last 2 days, but we are finally at its end. Through all these amazing matches, we have finished off ARCREVO America, Mexico. Couldn't have done it without all of y'all who are watching, all the support and love for all these amazing players, showing love to Mexico, one of the finest regions of North America, and you'll see much more of them, so keep an eye out. But any parting words? Anything you want to say before we sign off for the night?
All I gotta say is, people, play Guilty Gear Strive. That's it. Peace.